Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, put your hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
welcome. What the heck? I have no idea what just happened. Somebody hit a button. That was crazy. Anyway, greetings, everybody. Thanks for being here tonight. We have a panel here now. We will have more people joining the panel as soon as Tom decides to end his show. But we have the most important panel, most important people here you could possibly have. That's right. We've got the Choir of Balds tonight. It is CC Karaoke. How's it going, CC?
It's going pretty great, actually. Watched Lady Ballers this weekend.
Ooh.
The Beatles are now no longer blocked worldwide for the first time in ever.
Wow.
For me, anyways, that's a lot of awesome.
It's a lot of awesome for me, too. Speaking of a lot of awesome, we also have Jacob here, otherwise known as Society Reviews. Look at all the energy he has tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's amazing.
Can anyone even see me? Because I can't even see myself.
I can see you.
I can see you.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, how's it going, everyone?
That's good. It's good.
It's going swell.
And finally, last but not least, we have, the other person from the Choir of Balds. That would be Mr. Grant Gregory.
Hello, how's everyone doing?
I'm great. Thanks for getting all those videos edited so quickly. 2 videos tomorrow. One of them is very important. I want you to watch it. I moved the time up from the normal time, so it will be 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. And then if you're somewhere else in the world, I can't help you. So, but check out that video and then check out the 6 Minute Daily and all the other things that show up. But the most important person on the panel is a blue fuzzy little dude. And the reason he's important is because he's my co-host. It's Jolly. How's it going, my friend?
Hey, there's this big red banner that popped up, said I'm on stage.
Yes, you are on stage. Welcome.
Oh, do I sing and dance? What do I do here? Is this like a talent show?
No, although in the background, you were looking pretty fabulous. You were busting a move while we were playing the introduction.
Oh yeah, I can't help it. I love funky music, and every time I hear the funk, man, I got to get down.
You're like, play that funky music, white boy.
Yes, sir. Hey, everybody, much love. Hit that like button.
Thank you.
Don't forget to share.
That's right. Yeah, sharing is caring and loving. Something. I don't know. My parents taught me stuff like that.
Touching.
But you all may notice that I am not on camera. And there's a reason.
Oh boy, did you do it?
I did it, but I'm not going to show you tonight. No. Nope. Tomorrow you get the video first thing in the morning, which is why I was promoting it a minute ago. The reveal of... Yes, I did.
By the way, spoiler alert, he went full bald. He now looks like Bill Goldberg.
Why did you tell them that? They're going to believe you.
Closer to Uncle Phil, if I'm being honest.
Wow. Terrible.
Finally, I get to be the hairiest guy on the show.
I didn't shave my beard.
Yeah, that's why I said you look like Bill Goldberg now.
Right.
Actually, Goldberg's pretty cool. Oh, now we lost CC.
Oh.
CC is scrolling.
Tune in, CC.
Tune in, Tokyo. There he is. Hello, CC. Hello, Houston. Hello. You okay?
Yeah, I still just can't see myself, but as long as everyone else can, that's like what matters.
You know what? I can see you.
And that's what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird because on my screen it's just a giant picture of Culture.
Well, fantastic. I'm beautiful. So, hey, wow. You have my CultureCasino icon tonight, Grant. That looks great.
Well, at least that way someone can see him.
I'd like to see him. I'm gonna have to get that from you so I can use it.
Oh, is that what that was? I thought he was just a big time Jesus guy.
Look, there's nothing wrong with the hippie freaks. All I know is that it will take me another 4 months at least to get my hair back to that length. So, yeah, guys, you're gonna want to tune in tomorrow and hear the reason why I actually do what I do with my hair, dude. Yeah. Anybody else got anything going on? I want to hear about Lady Ballers. You know what? Let's start there. Oh wait, Jason's here. Hi, Jason. How's the internet today? Are you running it well? Wonderful. Fantastic. Yes,
there it is.
I appreciate that. Anyway, so yeah, the gang's all here. So tell me, CC, tell me a little bit about Lady Ballers without spoiling it.
Yeah, I'll keep it general. The bottom line is I recommend it. I laughed a
Oh.
lot, which is nice because we haven't comedy seems to be running a little dry lately, and getting something that's going to make me laugh for a couple hours. It was worth my time, and I think it'd be worth yours. I'm speaking positively here. Obviously, the best parts of the movie were they felt inspired and really, really dense when it was at its best. It moved very quickly, and it felt like they put a lot of detail into every scene. Now, okay, to me, this is an incredibly small spoiler because it has nothing to do with anything to do with the movie. But there's a scene in let's say, an office, okay? And the office is basketball related because the movie is basketball related. And the trash bin in the office is completely overflowing with crumpled paper. And at the best, this movie was packed with those little Easter eggs that made you have to like pause and just appreciate what blink and you miss at things on screen.
Right.
And that was absolutely great. What I think held it back was it got in its own way. It felt like they made this movie with the intention of like they gave up before they even started and said, you know what, this is a Daily Wire Plus movie for Daily Wire Plus subscribers. And at times it did feel like they were talking only strictly to their audience and getting just a little too thick with information dumps, and
Position.
inside baseball, a little bit like they would stuff that they would know because they work at the Daily Wire and stuff like that.
Right.
And I read that this movie had a $7 million budget. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't know if they could have gotten into a lot of movie theaters because of the content or whatever, but they could have released it, wide and made that 7 million very easily. And I think the wider population is ready to have a little fun with some of the craziness. If they just kind of scaled back some of that thick, explaining of just going a little bit too thick with explaining themselves sometimes, and
Right.
and stuck to what was a pretty fun classic kind of comedy. It reminded me a bit of the old Adam Sandler movies, but it didn't reach the heights of Happy Gilmore because of some of the things that
Yeah, nowhere near that. For me, the humor didn't translate as well as I thought it would. Maybe it's a cultural sort of thing, but yeah, I agree with that. Sometimes it felt like I was being talked to, like it was, sort of preaching. Yeah, I think I just wish they didn't. I saw most of the best bits in the trailer as well. That was the parts that I liked, and I feel like they could have held. There were so many other stuff that they could have showed towards the build up, especially when they all get together and do that. Those montages and everything were great. I liked that. That was quite funny, and the like the parodying of like Dylan Mulvaney and all that had me in stitches. I love that whole thing. I just think they gave too much away, and then humor, as I said, maybe it's an American thing, but there was only a few times where I laughed, where my American friends that I've spoken to have said that they laughed a lot more. So who knows?
Right.
Yeah.
Wait,
But
there
I
was
hadn't
a
had a
Daily
chance to talk
Wire
to you yet,
movie?
Brahma.
Wait, where is Brahma?
Oh, that's okay.
He's on the ether.
Oh, hang on a moment. I'll fix it. I need.
It was like I was hearing Brahma's voice from beyond.
Mm-hmm.
I need to place. There we go.
He's like that disembodied voice on Around the
There he
Horn.
is.
You just
Yeah.
hear him, you don't know where he is.
Yeah. Jason's running the internet, and Brahma is in the coalition of balds. Wait, you have hair. You can't. This doesn't work. I have to move you. Hair people. No, Brahma was.
All you can do is move Jason to the top row.
I did, yeah. So now we have the coalition of balds. We're outnumbered, gentlemen. Those of us with hair, and
You always are.
It's not a fair basketball game. Try to keep
I
it
will.
on topic.
I will distract the audience while you do that, and say we're going to stream Tuesday night.
Oh,
not my idea.
Thank you, Mindy.
Nope.
Oh,
it was RJ over at Critical Blast. We are going to be interviewing Alan Dean Foster.
Oh, that's a good dude. That's great. A, RJ, cool, and B, Alan Dean Foster, also cool.
Yep.
Well,
I know the name, but I can't picture who that is.
He is the novelization writer for a number of different franchise books, Star Wars. He wrote Splinter of the Mind's Eye. He did all of the novelizations of the Star Trek animated series, the Star Trek log books. He's done the novelization for Alien and Aliens, and various different things. He's very, very well known in our neck of the woods.
Sphere.
Cool.
Severe.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Cool.
That'll be fun. I'm not back.
Yep.
This was RJ set this up. He sent me a note. He says, "Hey, you want it? I got this guy who knows this person. You want to interview Alan Dean Foster?" I was like, "Well, I've interviewed him twice already, but sure, yeah, we'll do it." So this is RJ's thing. It's a co-production. So he set it all up, and I'm just along for the ride.
Nice.
Okay. I still don't believe you, but that's fine.
Hey, Brahma Bull. I didn't catch your show last night.
No,
How was Boobs and Boredom last night?
it was good. We had a good time. Yeah,
Sorry, I
had a
missed
little
it.
bourbon. Watched the Avalanche. The Avalanche were still going at the end of the show. So, we couldn't end the show until later because we wanted to see what the score was going to be. So that's why I didn't come play some Mario Kart with you last night. But it was a good show.
Yeah.
We had fun.
Yeah, we were a little sad, but we carried on without you. But
Yes.
you got some shout-outs.
As expected.
Carry on,
I'll
my
be there.
son.
I'll get there for one of them.
Peace.
I know.
Culture, weren't you supposed to get a haircut?
Yeah, that's why I'm not on screen, because the reveal is in a video tomorrow morning.
You could just put on a baseball hat.
I'm wearing a baseball hat.
Yeah, I spotted him in the
Nobody
back
knows what the
before
reveal
show.
is.
Yeah, he looks like Gilbert. He doesn't want to show everyone his new hairstyle.
We got a spoiler in the back.
We did? Oh, yeah, you did. True story.
So, Grant, you didn't quite get the humor. CC, you liked it? Or
I did like, say, half of it. I thought when it was great, it was great. And if again with just the attention to detail and moving along at a clipping, like really, really fast pace, joke to joke to joke, with scenes that were very, very filled with detail. And then at other times it got, I guess maybe the irony, too heavy-handed with the message, and it dragged itself down. But because it was so obsessed with trying to, like, I know what they're trying to say with the movie. It's pretty obvious from the trailer, and like the Daily
but they never
Wire's-
actually say it.
Yeah,
None of them ever actually claims to be a woman. So
Yeah.
they never actually go into it for the movie that's supposed to be the most triggering comedy in years. They never actually got to the punchline.
Well, not just that. I feel like you got all the scenes of extreme absurdity, and that's what you want in these sort of films. But then they try and have a bit of levity, and they try and play serious, and then they talk to you. Those two things generally don't work in these sort of films. And if you're gonna pick one, either go the extreme route of making everything absurd, and then just making fun of everything like that, or try and make it a message. But when they try and mix the two together, that's where I feel like, that's why I said part of it I didn't mind, and part of it I just felt, I was like, okay, this is, yeah, if this was made by another production company and everything, we'd be ripping it to pieces, based purely and simply on the fact that it's pushing something, but without actually having the guts to fully commit to pushing it.
I just feel like the whole thing fell flat. And I mean, the best description I could give of it, I guess, is Jeremy Boring said that they had, given the script to a whole bunch of their Hollywood friends, and they all said, no, we'll be forever canceled if we star in this. I think that was their nice way of saying, this script sucks, we're not going to be in this movie. Because I thought it was horrible and very poorly written. I mean, some people might have liked it. It did nothing for me. The preview or the trailer I thought was great, but that was the only funny parts that I saw. There was one other thing that I laughed at that was towards the end, involving a punch.
Yeah.
But outside of that, nothing.
But that's why I think I said they also gave away what I considered the best parts in the trailer.
Yeah,
and that's what I was worried about.
So you're like every other Hollywood movie ever.
But at least
Yeah.
the stuff that I saw in the trailer, I saw in the movie, which is a rare thing to say this day and age.
That is true. Everything was in the movie that was in the trailer.
Basically in the same order too, which was kind of weird as well. A lot of it.
Yes.
I look, you guys kind of gave me some warning signs here, so it sounds like I might just like wait a minute to go, to get a Daily Wire Plus membership to check this out. So,
Wait, when did
Well, you're
Neurotic
required to
finish
watch it for tomorrow night, so
yeah. I am required to watch it for tomorrow night.
that's what comics said before the weekend. We're all
This-
watching it.
Does somebody have a screener I can get?
I could screen it backstage for you in EV Mux sometime tomorrow or whatever.
That'd be good. All right. Let's say hi to some people like Weatherman, who was here early, Low Spec Linux Laptop. We got CC, who's on the stream. Good to see you. Arate Specialist is joining us. We got David Glenn in the house, Davinia Duckworth, the great and amazing Penguin himself, Punk Waddle. Let's see. Who else rolled in the door? Lots of people did. I appreciate everybody getting here nice and early. Argentum was here early. Good evening, indeed. And we had some people join. It was a good time. Animation Critic is in the house. Good to see you. Snowdub himself is in there, and everybody say "Roll Tide" to Keely Chow.
Roll Tide.
Oh
Roll Tide.
God, can we get into that yet, or
Tuck and Roll Tide.
I'm
that whole
ready.
debacle?
Okay. We can talk sports for 3 minutes. So you let me know when you want to do that. Yes,
Seahawks
okay.
suck.
While
Sure.
he talks sports, you add Nick in.
There's my 2 cents.
Oh, is Nick here?
Yeah, he's
been
here.
He's only been
He
here for
has
about
been.
15 minutes.
Oh, hi, Nick. Sorry, bro. Oh, wait, he has hair. He moves to the top of the.
Oh,
Okay,
Finally.
I want to see the hair. Is it Dutch Boy 2.0?
No, I'm not showing it. Tomorrow is the reveal.
Oh,
That's why
it's
I have.
Dutch Boy 2.0.
No, I got hair tucked in under here. I got it on the. Everything's buttoned in. Nobody knows what I did to my hair.
Well, I
Dutch
mean,
Boy
I do. I edited the
2.0.
video and added all the memes.
Okay,
to it, so.
Is it Dutch Boy 2.0?
you actually kind
bright
of went
pink
lighter.
mohawk.
Pigtails?
You went lighter on the memes than I anticipated. Grant, but Matt G's in the house. We got Tuckerverse. What's up, Tuckerverse?
Tucker.
Good to see you, man. It's been a minute. Let's see who else popped in the door. Many folks. The lovely Penny. Rogue Thinkers here. We got KRNet82 here. Look at all these great people. I love it. All right, you guys want to dive into a little bit of the goofy weirdness that was the football college thing? You got 3 minutes because guys, just stick around.
I missed it.
So
just talk.
here's the too long didn't read version of this whole thing. Florida State got absolutely boned by the Academy and possibly by Disney as well, because you didn't watch last night's game. So Michigan got in, no surprise to anyone. Texas got in, no surprise to anyone. And then they decided, well, we have Florida State here, who's 13-0. They just won their conference last night. But you know what? They have a third straight quarterback because their star quarterback got hurt. So we're going to actually punish them for going undefeated and put Alabama in, who lost to Texas earlier in the season, but they beat Alabama last night. So a one-loss Alabama team got in over the unbeaten ACC team because somehow they didn't have their star quarterback, and they thought that was a punishment. So Florida State just got shamboed out of the whole thing, and the SEC gets another team into the college football playoff. This obviously has big implications on ESPN and Disney, because obviously ESPN and Disney has a deal with the SEC network, which has a lot of their teams in that conference. So there may have been some very, very shady things going on behind the scenes that led to Alabama to overthrow a couple of teams as they managed to get into the college football playoff. And people are not very happy about this. Like, people are saying that this might end up killing the ACC altogether within 3 to 5 years. And a lot of people said they're probably not going to watch college football again, because if the games don't actually matter, then why are we sitting here watching them to begin with? So
what was the amount of quality wins that Florida State had? I realized they went undefeated, but was it
they
undefeated
beat
against any quality teams?
They smashed LSU at the very beginning of the season. Then they beat.
Yeah, so did Colorado, though, didn't they?
No, though Colorado beat TCU, not LSU.
TCU. Okay.
Yeah, and then they won the AC title game against Louisville, who I believe was ranked like 9 or 8 last night. I'm sure where they stand now currently. Then they had another win as well. There's another team from the SEC. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but they did have some quality wins. And like I said, the justification that was given last night was that, well, their quarterback got hurt 3 weeks ago. He was out for the season. Despite that, they still won their last 3 games, which were Miami, Florida, and then I believe the Louisville game last night. So they still won despite the fact they didn't have their star quarterback. But the assumption was, well, if they go into the playoffs, they're going to lose anyway. So they might as well just give the spot to Alabama instead.
Okay.
Culture is calling time.
Yeah, timeout. You've exceeded your 3 minutes.
Everything is rigged.
Sorry, I missed it. Could you start again? I missed it.
Nah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna say that the poll was rigged because it looks like we're gonna go 40. We're gonna go 90 minutes tonight.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's
All right, start the outros.
Right.
I don't know. I know this. We had a tight poll. Dude, what, is that like docking maneuver? What is that exactly? I don't know how that works. I know that Shrap 3D is in the house saying it's all Greek to me. Yeah. I mean, there was some of that in there, I think.
Culture, you're going to disappoint Mrs. Boss.
Why?
Because we were talking before I came on, and she's like, "Did he?" Because she's ready for Travolta Santa.
I could not do the.
I said, Travolta Santa is not going to happen because he already cut his hair. And she says, "You're going to make me watch the show tonight, right? Because to see what you look like, and now you've got it covered up."
Right? Yeah. Look.
I will hear about this. I will hear about this.
Just tell her the reveal is tomorrow morning. To just get up in the morning.
I think it's a long way of saying she won't watch his video.
Yeah, exactly. Videos, so why does it matter?
How's she gonna be able to watch the video if by the time he turns on and the voice starts going and then the nap kicks in? It's our nap session.
It's your nappy? What? Nappy session?
No, she's got to go to the office tomorrow. She'll have plenty of time to watch it.
Oh, well, there you go. So tell her that it goes live at 8 a.m. your time, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, so books. Check them out.
Books.
Bama beat Georgia. Well, okay. Sometimes it's, sometimes, it doesn't matter. Slender Dad's here. What's up, my friend? Says sports got in bed with politics somewhere along the way, and it screwed it up.
Yep. Man, the whole NCAA is just an absolute mess now.
Well, there's been talk for decades that college needs to have a proper championship arrangement, something like NFL does with going up to the Super Bowl. There's no good playoff system.
No. I mean, but the whole thing, the college football playoff was supposed to fix that. And now that whole thing is broken too, because now it's not based on who you beat and how your schedule was. Now it's just like, well, we're just going to pick the best 4 teams based on our own discretion, and that discretion can change on a dime. So it's like,
So what's the point? What's the point?
Hold on, their own discretion?
Yeah.
Jacob, like what the hell does that mean? Their own discretion?
Because the NCAA gets to decide who's in the playoffs based on whatever point system they feel like using.
Because like I said, FSU
well,
was
it's not a large bracket or anything. It's literally you've got teams that don't play each other.
Okay, we already exceeded maximum time for sports. The only thing I'm going to say is 8 teams would be more fair. And
but if the games don't matter, then how is it any more fair?
I don't know. All right, look, I want to get to some like pop culture related things, and I'm building tomorrow's 6-minute daily show, and I'm trying to see just how low I can pull the beanie down on my glasses until I just can't see anymore.
Apparently, cut holes in the middle of the G's, and then when you pull it down, you can see through them.
No, then I'm Cecil. Then all of a sudden I become Cecil.
No, you got your shirt on. You can't be.
Now that look goes
one of the characters from Fat Albert.
Fat Albert, yeah, that's right. Who was it that had that? Which it wasn't Mushmouth, was it?
I don't know any of their names outside of Fat Albert. It's been so long.
I want to say it was
Mushmouth.
No, it was not.
Hey, I saw a photo of him with Nerdrotic on Twitter.
Yeah,
He met Nerdrotic at the LA Comic Con. Shout out to Jesus. I saw a photo.
Everybody's been
Dude
looking
seems
good.
shredded.
Yeah, everybody's been looking good lately. I'm just saying.
Jesus looks shredded.
Rodimus Supreme says I should become Cecil. Okay, I can do that. He's looking really fit, man. He's
getting pretty buff.
I'm getting on his weight program because dude looks yoked. Oh wait, Punkwalla, you want the hey one more time? Hey.
That's actually good culture.
I know.
Man.
Dumb Donald was the character that had the hat pulled down over his face with the eyes cut out.
Over his face.
Dumb Donald.
All right, here we go.
KR Nut had it too in the chat.
Yes.
What's happening now?
Thank you, KR Nut.
KR Nut had the correct answer in the chat.
Yep.
Yeah.
On the character's name.
Right, and I feel like Awesome One is correct. This is like Sunday Night Tights. So thanks for being here, kid. Yeah. Except right now, I'm wearing some very loose athletic shorts, but it's fine. I don't know how those guys manage to wear tights all night. That just seems uncomfortable. But.
Yeah, especially it's become Friday afternoon tights if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's basically Friday afternoon tights. So probably is a little easier for them to wear tights during the afternoon.
Look, all I want to do is have some fun. And somebody said, "Wow, somebody was really good." You know what? Somebody's on the money here. Here we go. We are Dollar Tree tights. Thank you, Ken.
Dollar Tree tights. I thought we were Party City tights.
Well,
just means we tear very easily.
Spirit Halloween tights.
Yes, that's right.
We're
Spirit Halloween. There it is. All right.
Well, we do have a panel filled with men, so we tear things. Oh yeah.
It's raining, man. Hallelujah.
Is it raining?
Jolly went off screen, screwing with my ADHD. So I'm very unhappy right now.
Yeah, well, put him down in the bottom row with the other avatar.
I'm gonna, because he's fired. Wait, you're
fired.
All the hair's on top now. All right, very good. All right, so let's take a look at box office.
You didn't transition.
I didn't transition. There we go. The private chat's going bananas. If you want to share something. I will put it in places. Or yeah.
We want to share our privates.
All right. No, please no. Back to what I wanted to do. Let's get now. You Jolly. I saw that.
And now
he's messing with you.
Grant's not even an avatar.
It's raining, man.
Scaring me.
Hallelujah.
All right, let me grab let me grab this share.
You've covered Jolly with the
Dollar Tree sites
with the chat.
All right, thought it was fine. Plain Milk's fine. If you're over on Rumble, thanks for being there. I can't see you except on this tiny little chat window I have over here.
So discriminating.
You should pop the chat out and put it on another monitor.
I just embiggened the chat, so I'm good.
See, I've got both chats up there.
You have that option.
Tina says I'm Cholo Casino. You know what? That'd be awesome. Oh look, Soul Assassin said the same thing. Thank you, Chatimal. I wouldn't mind that at all, by the way. I have a lot of.
They look more like one of those Sons of Anarchy bikers than a Cholo.
Thanks. Wow, one of my favorite films has appeared in the chat. Let's see if we can embiggen that. This is okay, I was wrong.
Right into this world.
I was wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my.
She smells.
I apologize.
That's some serious side boob there.
She had to look at her face that she smells.
There's a story. There's a story out of Comic-Con Expo Brazil.
Okay. Well, I told you, share a thing. Hey, look at it. Jolly's rocking my cock hat. And he's muted.
He can't even talk. And he's muted. I
thought we were going gangster style.
Yeah. You need to position that a little more so you can see.
Dude, that Kurt Russell figure on your shelf, bro.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's also got a signed Kurt Russell
Oh,
picture right behind it.
ooh,
So
nice.
you might want to come
Oh
over
yeah,
and check it out sometime. Nick.
I want to.
All right.
I
Okay.
want to.
Yeah, we really are going to get to the box office from the weekend.
So what happened in sports again?
Oh, screw you guys. Here we go. This is the box office. Okay. Beyonce may not be on Tay-Tay's level. What do you guys think?
No.
I don't give a fuck.
If I
Nope.
tell you what so here's the setup. I went to go see Godzilla last night in Screen X. It was great, but right next door was the screening for the Beyonce movie. And if I tell you what I felt about the people who were next door at the Beyonce concert movie, I think all of our channels would get nuked. So I'm just gonna stay silent on that.
So how hard is the R?
Oh.
They kept the theater
That's
doors
funny.
open next to the IMAX with Beyonce music just blaring out of the theater with the theater doors open. It was
Ew.
annoying as hell.
I'm sorry.
I think there's going to be a quick turnaround in enthusiasm for these concert movies.
You think so?
Yeah, I think there's going to be blowback enough because of the rowdiness, because these kind of things in the past have been limited to the midnight showings of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Right.
It's not something that happens during prime time when people are actually going to the theaters to actually watch a movie that's actually made by a movie studio, and you sit and watch it. There's no audience participation in a Hollywood movie most of the time. So you're going to go see Godzilla and you've got Beyonce blasting in through the wall next door. It's not going to be an enjoyable experience, and there's going to be complaints, and there's going to be people sitting there going, "Oh no, as long as this thing's in the theater, I'm not going."
Right.
Yeah, it's very interesting watching a bunch of people dress up as if they're going to a real concert when it's just a concert movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Yikes.
But see, that's not all. I mean, check out look at what's in second place.
Hunger
Mhm.
Games, it's still a thing apparently.
Barely.
It is
Look at
still
the
a
numbers
thing
of
that
Mockingjay Part 2 from 8 years ago compared to the numbers of this. Great, I know it's a spin-off story, but
But that's kind of the problem. Like, who even asked for this movie? Like, who
no
nobody
one
wanted
asked for
another.
it. Not even Hunger Games fans asked for this. And I know people like Hunger Games. They didn't ask for this movie.
To be
Well,
fair, the
no.
only reason why this film is doing better by comparison is that they didn't spend $300 million like Disney did for its film. So,
well, the thing is, when the author writes the prequel, the automatic assumption is that studio's going to have some sort of a deal to make the movie version of it, and that's a lousy position to be in, because, like you said, nobody asked for the prequel. I don't know that
Nobody
anybody
asked.
clamoring for
No-
the book prequel, much less
Yeah,
the
nobody
movie
asked for the
prequel.
book
So,
prequel. The
yeah.
author was asked to create a prequel so that they could make a movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's a bean counter decision. That's not a creative executive decision.
But
Hey, we can make money off of this. Let's milk it until it's dry.
And the
So-
generation that might have cared has already grown up a little bit too much to care about this one, I think.
Dude, the well is drying up on this franchise. Maybe it's bad. It's doing better just because of the fact it's doing cheaper. But once again, it's still a big drop from the previous movies. It's not. This franchise has seen its best days. And you know
it's
what? I'm
not
sure
gonna
book
last
fans
very
are fine
long.
with it.
Yeah, this one's not going to last very long either. I mean, what is that, a 50% drop week to week? It's not going to be in theaters very long, and then it'll go to streaming, and then it'll be forgotten.
It's like, okay, sure, it's doing better than the Marvels, but that's not what you want to aim for, is doing better than the Marvels. You should want to be doing better to say, hey, how do we match numbers like Mockingjay? What do we need to do so we can have numbers akin to the best of what we had, somewhere between 8 and 12 years ago? No, we'll just sell for these numbers. It's fine.
You know what we ought to do here, real quick? You know what we ought to do is, as soon as Tom gets here, we immediately switch over to talking about the Marvels.
That sounds
The
good.
Marvel.
No, let's go back to
Good
sports.
idea.
Well, you know,
Do that.
to be fair here, this is officially Rachel Zegler's highest grossing movie of all time, even though it's like literally the third movie she's ever been in. So there's
Is
that.
she the main character in
She's
this?
not the lead.
Not the lead.
Oh, so
He was
that
the least
doesn't
annoying in
count.
this one, that's for sure.
Well, and I
Even though
saw
she did
Well, that's
sing.
not saying much, so.
I saw a thing on Instagram, and I don't know whose account it was. It was one of the media accounts. It might have been Comic Book Movie or it might have been Entertainment Tonight. I'm not sure, but it was a Rachel Zegler Snow White post, and just out of curiosity, I hit the comments just to see what people were saying, and it's a mix, but there's a good number of them that are sitting there going, "I'm not going to see this movie. Nobody's interested to see this movie. Nobody wants to see this movie." So I think the general audience is starting to pick up on the fact that these films are crap.
I mean, why wouldn't they? They just announced a whole slew of films that probably won't come out till 2026 at this rate, and they expect you to get excited for the next reign of franchise reboots and comic book films for the next several years. People are already tired. Like these movies haven't even gone into pre-production. People are just already done with this.
But
Well,
I don't
that
think
and
it's- I don't
Hollywood's
think
new
it's
It
super-
girl is not going to. She's not an earner. She's not going to carry anything.
See, I'm still not convinced that superhero movie fatigue is a thing. I think people are studio fatigued. I think they're Hollywood machine fatigued because the Hollywood machine just keep cranking out the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting you to like it.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, we're at the point now where when it comes to like movies that are released in theaters, you're probably only going to get about 3 movies that actually entice you to want to get out of the house and watch them. Like you're only going to get so many like Oppenheimers and Sound of Freedoms and Godzilla, as well. The rest of the movies you're going to get throughout the course of the year just be a complete another crap.
No.
Well, the industry continues to grind out the cheese whiz.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know what that even means.
That's
I think it's a slang for like Blue Beetle.
Whoa.
And these latest musical star movies that have been coming out, Beyonce and Taylor Swift, I think was the other one. It's still nothing compared to, like, I would even say, Justin Bieber with his Bieber fever. That was kind of a culture, trademark type of thing. Or go back to Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Stuff like that transcended. People went out and bought or rented that movie over and over again just to watch Michael Jackson do his thing. And I just don't think you're ever going to see something like that again, especially with these kind of has-beens. I mean, I know Beyonce and Taylor are still making money, but they're at the back end of their career now.
And then here's the other bad part about this is that now this is going to send the message to all the other hacks in the music industry, be like, oh, we need to do stuff like this now too, because we can basically just do one of our 50 show arena tours or stadium tours, record one of them, and then just put it in movie theaters, hope all of
Right.
our marks come out to watch it. So now you're going to get like a Katy Perry movie and a Lady Gaga
Boring.
movie and all this other crap. It's just going to get significantly worse.
Yep.
I think
Yeah,
that, and
but
see,
this-
Jacob, that's the problem with Hollywood in general. Even in better days, that's a Hollywood problem. Every time something does very well, that I guess is like doing something different from what our movies are different, they're not looking as, oh, hey, what made this work? They're just like, okay, they put out something like that, we have to do it. They don't look into why it worked, what made it work. Was it the right talent? Was it the right musician? It could be a matter of circumstance, happenstance. Like they don't look at it, they just say, we just gotta do that. And obviously we saw the same thing happen with the MCU. When the MCU became big, all of a sudden, obviously, Warner Bros. Was like, okay, we don't want to just make Batman and Superman. We got to do our characters too. Even things that never had a connection, we're like, we now have to have connections. Remember when I think Sony was like, we should do a crossover with Jump Street and Men in Black. It's like, why? Obviously, luckily it never came out, but they talked about it. All because they want to hop on that shared universe. They didn't look and say, hey, what made this work? Once again, that's been happening even dating back to 20, 34 years ago. Every time something becomes a trendsetter, all they want to do is follow the trend rather than be the innovator and not the imitator.
Yep. Bunch of
Big
Did
problem.
you mean to rhyme that? Because that was pretty good. So
That came straight from the heart.
Yeah, there's some other numbers here, like Hunger Games and obviously Godzilla -1. Godzilla -1 is kicking the projections in the nuts, coming in at $11 million plus when they were saying it was only gonna rock 8.1 million.
Best opening weekend for a Japanese movie in the United States,
which is
I think is what I
bonkers.
Good.
Well,
That's
and
big news.
and talking about the concert movies, the other thing that they're going to start doing, and BLT even mentions this, it said that do a live concert and broadcast it to theaters. Did you guys see what
They did
happened
that.
at the end of the Kiss concert?
With the virtual avatars? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Kiss avatar. So now you could actually do that.
Yeah.
Where you have you can send like with Fandango or wherever, and you could do an original concert event with the avatars.
There you go.
And not have to worry about any kind of cast or crew or anything like that.
Oh, great Fortnite concerts. That's going to be something I look forward to in the future.
Yeah. And we saw a bit of this going on during the lockdowns because, yeah, there were concerts that were basically pay-per-view concerts going on because they couldn't go on tour and you couldn't go to a movie theater, but you could get a pay-per-view concert going on from, their studio or whatever. And now this is just the evolution of that going into a theater. Because now we can get back together and sit in a theater and watch it. No, I mean, that may be the answer for movie theaters to survive because they're not going to survive off the ticket sales they're getting now with these crap movies coming out.
Yeah, the studios haven't been helping the theaters for a long, long time. But let's jump into this. Let's jump into this and say thank you to Parrothead for a Doomacorn. Thank you, my friend. That's the first super sticker or chat of the show. Wow. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Dang it, Parrothead! Don't start with me. You know what he's doing, Culture.
Well, yeah, but I don't have the white horse.
Oh yeah. Well, that white horse seems to be following us everywhere. It's getting ridiculous. So stop it.
I like White Horse. I know you're not a fan, but I want to ride.
No, you don't. You should have seen he made a movie last night, a children's book thing about how I tortured El Perro, like I'm a dog abuser, and it was just twisted and wrong, Culture. He called Mexican Iron Man names like a coward, and said that he was beating on dogs. It was just horrible.
I don't believe.
Where's the lie?
Meme says
it's fake news.
Meme says Team Horse.
No, stop it, memes.
That's what Meme says.
Oh man,
me.
Are you guys talking about heroin?
No, the horse. I just want to get through one show without talking about this horse.
Well, if you'd stop and talk about these other movies that are sucking balls. All right, so Trolls Band Together is in 4th place for the weekend at $7 million. Not bad. By the way,
I hope it outgrosses the Marvels.
Well, it may. You have a Wish falling 62%. I think I talk about that in my video tomorrow. Falling 62% to $7 million, $7.4 million. It's in 5th place.
You know what? Disney deserves this for ruining football. So there we go.
I agree. Why am I hearing a guitar? Who's playing a guitar? That's cool.
Grant.
Did Tom show up?
Grant can play guitar?
That's whose avatar was lighting up.
Well, I don't know if I've ever been good enough.
We know.
Okay. Anyway, Napoleon was at 7.1 million, and Animal, which is a film out of India, was 6.1 million. Well done. By the way, you see in 8th place here this amazing little film studio they're called Angel Studio. They're following up Sound of Freedom with a $4.3 million pull on The Shift.
Nice. Well,
I haven't gotten to see it yet.
Even better note, the one right below that one called Silent Night from Lionsgate. I saw that one last night. One of the better movies of the entire year. Let's put it this way. It's a John Woo movie that has a lot of John Wick influence into it. It's about a guy who loses his son during gang violence. He gets shot in the neck as a result, and he no longer is allowed to speak. So he decides he's going to become Batman and go all rogue on their candy asses. So yeah, a great film if you're looking for something entertaining this Halloween season.
Revenge movie.
This might be the best comment.
Yeah, I want to see Silent Night.
This might be the best comment of the night so far. Cynthia Carter says, "Wow, So Wish and Napoleon are slugging it out.
Oh no!
Napoleon opened 5th in China.
What happened?
China.
I said Napoleon opened 5th in China.
It's really not a fun movie.
No.
Well, I'm hearing it's not very good.
It was. There was some interesting battle scenes and strategy,
Yeah.
but outside of that, it was one of the most boring movies I've ever watched. I mean, there was nothing that kept me interested in what was going on, and it's really just Joaquin Phoenix being Joaquin Phoenix again.
Yeah, that and being cucked out by his wife for like 90 minutes of the runtime.
And crying
TZ
nonstop about it.
TZ Burton.
Lots of
TZ Burton, who is a huge Comics Division fan. Huge. Says Angel Studios have a YouTube channel. Well, there you go. Books. Check them out. You have the Bad Take Bojin, Tina saying that she really enjoyed the shift. Well, there you go. And
I've heard good things.
Finally, the White Horse Speaks
Ah!
for $1.99 says, "Hail, friend of the horse." Culture.
Come on!
Hail, my friend. Great to see you. Thanks for being here. And thank you for
Get
the
out of here! Tuck and roll.
Not to bury the lead here, of course, but of course the news came out this weekend that the Marvels will now go down as the lowest grossing MCU film ever. So congratulations.
I think I might talk about that not only on my video tomorrow, but also on the live stream tomorrow, because we're going to talk about how Disney is, like, I don't know, found a way to the bottom in every single sector that they participate in.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't kidding. All right. The memes of destruction for $5 is a lover of the horse again.
No.
A horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed.
Fuck.
Hello, I'm Mr. Red.
Oh, Wilbur.
Stop it. Get some help.
That was a great Sarah Jessica Parker impersonation.
Thank you. I
That's
did
really
great.
gay.
I'm rehearsing that. It's hard to get her voice exactly right.
She's still alive.
Yeah. Look, she hasn't been in a car with Matthew Broderick, so she's probably
Jacob. If you really want to see her without her makeup, just Google up a photo of the Iron Maiden mascot Eddie, and you'll know what she really looks like underneath her makeup.
I mean, look, I already saw her last film. What was it called? Like Seabiscuit or something? I don't need to see her again. Like, I'm done.
No,
see, that's a weird name. That's a weird name for a movie, because I was like, are you describing a turd in the toilet when you say Seabiscuit?
I don't know.
It's a weird name.
No, actually, she was recently in a documentary about AOC, where she eats a apple through a fence, a chain link fence. It's amazing.
She would be in a retarded movie like that, of course.
I'm just saying.
I got the
retards surround each other with retards.
I think another fallout from the decline of the Marvel stuff is what happened to Florence Pugh at CCXP. Somebody threw something at her. She got hit in the face from objects thrown from the crowd during Dune panel.
That's not cool. She may smell bad, but doesn't mean you throw stuff at her.
No, I mean, look, I've noticed that despite having a darling figure, she finds a way to wear potato sacks all the time in whatever she's in. So, no bueno.
Probably it's a requirement for her, because now with all these insane amount of rules, all the micromanagement involved with Hollywood, that makes sense.
Wasn't she the one not wearing anything in Oppenheimer?
Yes, but
that's because no one doesn't play by the same rules as most of Hollywood.
Yeah. I know this. Frankie Knows says they should have made a movie on Motown's The Marvelettes. Would have made more than the Marvels. I agree. I am with you. Frankie knows.
It was called what was the Broadway show?
Motown?
Well, it wasn't on the Marvelettes. It was on the Supremes.
Yeah,
the Supremes.
What was it? What was that show called? Because that was where Jennifer Hudson blew up.
I don't remember.
American Idol?
Because it wasn't Showgirls. It was something.
Wait. Oh, let's talk Showgirls since you brought it up. So I now have the Open Mat Definitive Edition.
This is his favorite movie, by the way.
Why are we talking about this?
Fuck.
And you mentioned his favorite movie.
And let me tell you, Open Mat takes care of that whole cropping issue that you have, like, from the waist down and then wide. It solves lots of problems.
This is really gay.
Yeah, you say.
It's like asking Snowdub about
what it is.
John Carpenter's The Thing. It's favorite movie is your favorite movie, guys.
And Cynthia's right. The Marvelettes movie would have cost less.
Dream Girls.
Yes.
Dream Girls.
Dream
is
Girls.
what I was
Yes.
thinking. Dream Girls. Yes.
They made that into a movie too.
That was the Motown thing.
Wait, Dr. Martin Van Nostrand is teasing me with a 3D 4K version of the film. Of Showgirls?
Dude, Jason, your shirt's awesome. I almost want to hop off the screen and take it off of you so I can wear it myself.
Oh,
The ice cubes would be more effective, Culture.
It's the Animaniacs.
Dude, old school Animaniacs, the best.
We have
Pay-
paid
play
in full
contract.
Booty break. Oh,
Look, instead of wasting money on like a 4K Showgirls DVD, like just watching Arby's commercials, the same thing.
Jacob,
I gotta.
it's so
I'm
good
excited.
to see you again.
Well, Leah Thompson was in a Burger King commercial once. I mean, you could do a bunch of retrospective things.
All right, so Jason's sharing a thing, so I have to figure out how to make that.
Well, it's the story from Brazil. I mentioned it. We don't have to share
Brazil?
it. But it is
About Pew getting things thrown at her.
Yeah.
Pew?
Yeah, what happened? What led to that? Just someone being an idiot?
Pew, babadi, babu.
Well, I mean, if they're in Brazil, as Kobe Covington once said, they're a bunch of animals. So I mean, it would make
Yeah,
sense.
but CCXP has quickly become one of the biggest events that a lot of stuff gets announced there now. They announced Wonder Woman 84 there. There's been a huge upswing in attendance. It's one of the biggest conventions in the world now. It's behind San Diego, New York.
So I shared it.
Okay, so Florence Pugh hit in the face by flying object while promoting Dune Part 2 at CCXP in Brazil. Now, doesn't she look a little bit like Gary?
Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned it. Oh, you know what? What's interesting is I actually have the Gary clip ready to roll. Do you guys want to watch that?
No.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
So
Already
this
doing
is
divorce.
this is
That's a
Dateline
butch cut.
Today. Florence Pugh hit in the face by a flying object during an appearance at CCXP 2023 on Sunday. The actress was on stage with her fellow Dune Part 2 stars when an object was thrown in her direction, seemingly from the audience, and hit her in the face, according to videos circulating online. In the videos, Pugh can be seen flinching and saying something that may have been wow or ow before putting her hand to her face and leaning over to pick up the object. It's unclear what it was that hit her. Well, see, and this is the kind of thing we've been seeing at concerts now. People.
Dude, I was at a concert 16 years ago, and I saw someone throw glass at the band playing.
Well, who was
Straight
it that
up,
just
man.
got who was it that got a phone thrown at her?
I don't care.
Our country, not even our country, our world's basically reverting back to like the early stages, like Roadhouse, in real time.
Right.
I mean, it's not. Depending on the right show, it's totally fine. Not saying it's right for like, if you're at like Extreme Metal show, well, you know what you're signing up for. Like the singer of Exodus, the original singer Paul Bayoff used to talk about killing posers on stage. So
Okay, wait a minute.
you know what you're signing up for when you go see Exodus.
I mean,
Or
I
if you're at like Katy Perry, yeah, it's like, oh,
Culture, what did you just do?
What
Okay, I
have
did
you
this
done, Culture?
she zoomed in on the butt.
There.
I wanted to. Yeah, I wanted to say, you know what? That does look like Gary. With the earring.
Oh boy.
No,
I don't see the correlation.
am I getting it wrong?
I don't want to imagine
I mean,
Gary as a female.
that's a better looking photo.
Yeah, just stick with the side boob shot.
Feminism, not even once.
No. Anyway, we got some supers and some chats and some things and some bobs. I mean, we saw some bobs. Hang on a minute. I'll get there. What were we talking about? Oh, I started things. We got a member chat from my good buddy Justin, also known as JB's Spooky Reviews. Celebrating 7 months as a member, says, as a huge Godzilla fan, the new Godzilla film looks embarrassing when compared to -1. I agree with you. Bad CGI. Don't like Godzilla's neon pink look, and I legit laughed out loud when Godzilla and Kong ran together.
When they were running together like Batman and Superman, you didn't like that whole scene.
The pink,
You
the
didn't
pink
like
is Godzilla 2000, though, right?
it's.
I mean,
sh-
it's
No.
kind of canon-ish.
no.
You know,
What it is?
Greg,
It's Chariots of Fire. Dun dun da da dun.
no,
Somebody-
Greg is our resident memer. Can he put the Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers theme song, like right as Godzilla and King Kong are running towards
yeah,
the
that
screen?
Oh! I saw this. Hang on. I put this. Where did I put this?
Hey, Brahma, you're in charge of memes tonight, so go get them. Brahma's
Fine.
like, what? Makini dropped a $2 super chat, super
Hi,
sticker.
Makini.
He said he got me a Shiba dog shaking that booty from left to right, baby, farting them hearts.
Maybe he wants you to shake yours.
I am, dude. Look at me. I'm leaning in the club.
How much do you need to be super chat to take off your hat?
You know, I've oftentimes played with that and gotten burned every time because somebody in the chat will like pony up ridiculous amounts of money. So,
So that's what I mean. I'm testing the waters because
no,
I'm gonna.
nah. And the other thing is, I look. I'm going to give everybody.
on.
I'm going to give everybody the front tomorrow. So
I mean, look, if Culture would
okay,
just
show
dye
us
his
the back.
if Culture was to just dye his beard like white right now, he would like an off-season Santa Claus, right?
no, tomorrow is the hair reveal. So yep.
Is it shorter than Dutch Boy?
I don't think so. I think it's longer. Is Culture drunk? Not at all.
Oh, he's sober.
Typically.
Stone cold. Fuck you, Brahma. Get off my panel.
All right, take care of your own
Mean
damn
rage.
memes.
I'm kidding.
Brahma.
I'm kidding.
You want to take your hair down and fight right now?
Hey, you want to fight? You want to fight?
You want to go, bruv?
No, I was doing my best Flash impersonation. Steiner Math just became a member. Thank you, my friend. And we got.
Hold on, is he a member or is he a 33 1/3% member? That's the real question you gotta ask, Culture, because there's about a 33 1/3% chance he might be a member all the way. So you gotta take that into deep consideration.
I think Steiner Math is a full on member, and I appreciate it. And by the way,
I want to take a look
and
get a feel for it. Know if it's a full member there.
He's a Rewards Club member. He's a full member. Yeah.
I prefer the tagline "Big Bag Booty Daddy." Personally, that's just my.
Oh, by the way, did you see that freaking traffic sign in Florida that got hacked?
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude,
like
one of the things that was scrolling through was like big booty Latinas. I was like, yeah.
Oh, that is so fucking funny,
dude. I'm like that, and not only that, they didn't give any f's, any bologna sausage about spelling either. There was like detour. They said fake detour, like on the sign. And it was fake detour. There was not a U in there. It was crazy. Good time.
Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Look at all these lovely beings. We have so many great people here. 269, dude. 269 people. 69, dude. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. What else we got to talk about? Ladies. Okay. Can I just say that if anybody is bankrupt of anything at all, ever, it's Disney. Because I don't think that they understand. Wait, what do you mean?
I think they do understand. I think they just don't care because of how committed they are to the message.
The message.
Yeah, they decided a long time ago. It's like, yeah, either we're gonna do what we're gonna do, or we're taking this whole thing down in flames. Like, there's gonna be nothing left when this is all said and done.
Yeah,
they'll complain when it's all damaged. Like, what happened? Retards.
'Retards. Well, they're in bad shape. 'Retards. 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 'Retar and that's that's probably me being rather.
Hey, maybe if they start hiring some big booty Latinas, maybe they can turn things around.
Hey, the state of Florida is looking for that right now. Jason, you got something to share?
I got something to share.
You gotta
Now-
figure out how to embiggen that.
I've got well, that's as big as I can get it. It won't go any bigger.
That's what she said.
I tried.
All right,
I
here
full
it is.
screened and everything.
Can you see it?
So I'm going to keep the sound off because the theme to the animated X-Men show, the cartoon from '97, is
Yeah.
So we can sing it if you want, or I can play it if you're not worried about the copyright.
I am worried about the copyright. I like my money.
Okay. So I'll play it without sound.
Hang on. I got my mind on my money and the money on my mind.
Yo. Anyway, I ran across this today because we were talking about Marvel in the 90s. Somebody has taken the X-Men and made a 90s style opening title sequence.
You mean the X them?
With the animated theme song. So it's very 90s. It works really well with the with the cartoon theme. It's funny.
All right.
It works better with the music, but you know.
Yeah.
Post in the group message.
Yeah,
I'll remember that guy.
Oh, hey, it's Elliot.
I thought the same thing.
All right, Kendon Broader's rolling deep tonight, smacking me a lot. He says, "Culture got a mullet." I'm calling it.
I will put the link. This is on Instagram. I'll put the link in the chat.
Instabook face Graham.
All right.
Yep.
Man.
So
I
there-
wish
Hey,
he
what's up,
did
Josh?
get a mullet,
Cool.
even though that's not what it was.
All right, let's drop some bombs on some bologna sausage, shall we?
Well, I mean, if Disney gets any more bombs, they're going to join the Taliban at this rate. I mean,
Oh boy, wow. I'm probably going to get in trouble for that, but
You can stop sharing my screen, I guess.
I'm working on it. Calm myself.
I mean, I could stop sharing, but then you'd have this giant. You know what? That's not actually a bad idea. Giant logo.
I thought you weren't doing anything anymore.
Well, we're doing the thing on Tuesday, so I feel obligated to promote it because it's Alan Dean Foster, and I don't want him to have just two people show up.
You are such a douche canoe. I swear to goodness. Okay, all right. We're gonna drop this bomb. So apparently, Kevin Feige decided money isn't important, and said Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man will not return to the MCU.
Well, I think he's just looking at reality. Nobody cares either way.
it's been
Robert
5
Downey
years.
Jr. decided he doesn't want to come back.
It's been 5 years, and they're already trying to resurrect a corpse. I mean, look, Robert Downey Jr. is like 63 years old and vegan now. It's like I think he's done with the Iron Man stage of his life.
Yeah, even if everything stayed steady for the MCU, I don't think it matters. Like he is right about the idea of you're taking away that moment from Endgame. Now, obviously, some see it different because of, and rightfully so, the stigma of what the MCU has become. It doesn't matter because even let's just say they pretend to like say, "Oh, hey, let's do this," and they're like, "Oh, hey, they actually do get him back." It's gonna be crap anyways. So even if he goes back on his words and brings it back, it's all meaningless. Not just because it ruins the ending event game, but it'll only be done to prop up Ironheart. We all know that. This is very predictable now. We know the strategy. He'll only be there just to be belittled, scrutinized.
It'll be shadow the entire time. That's it. 100%.
Yeah.
He will be iron deficient man. You weren't as good as this. If you were only a woman, you would have survived Endgame, blah blah. That's all we'll get.
Yeah.
It's like if you saw Robert Downey Jr.
So he'd be David Tennant.
I
the fun is David Tennant
Unfortunately, he
enjoyed
would be.
being on that set for that. That's the thing.
Oh.
David Tennant, you know for sure, he was all about that.
I'll
David
take Elon
Tennant's
Musk
talent,
buying
but he's
Marvel
also
and then
soy at heart.
actually building a suit and just like flying into the conference to announce what's going on. He owns it. He owns it now, and he's Iron Man. I'd love to see that. It's a fantasy, but I'll take it.
But it's like, look, if you've seen Robert Downey Jr. in Oppenheimer earlier this year, he's in no physical shape whatsoever to be playing superheroes again. Like, he's just done with that stage of his life. He's basically like Brett Favre, like 15 years after retirement. It's like, it's over.
I don't even know if
in the
he's going to be
last
able to play Sherlock Holmes again in the shape he's in.
a lot in the last 4 years, Downey, and I'm not saying this is an insult to him, but he has aged like 10, 15 years in the last 4 years since Endgame came out. And maybe that's just his age catching up to him from all the years. Could be. He's just,
It's his
he
diet.
doesn't have it in
Yeah,
it. Even
not
if he
enough
was
meat.
genuinely enthusiastic.
Okay, all right, and
Yeah, steaks are healthy. He thinks they're not. That's the problem.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Robert. I disagree.
Hang
Steaks
on
are
a minute.
great.
Everybody, time out. Okay, here's what happened. All right. He was talking to this chick on like a stream one time, and she said,
It doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch Twitch because you should be working. You should be trying to earn money. It's not a ton. It's not like a ton of money. So being like, I'm broke, I can't afford to sub, that doesn't really track. What you mean to say is, I'm so irresponsible with my money, I can't support the entertainment that I enjoy. That's what.
he was watching her and decided, you know what, for my next role, I'm going to go crazy vegan so I can send her money.
You know, I've realized something. I have been doing this wrong. I don't have a blanket fort. No wonder I'm losing subscribers and
Or the right kind of tits.
I don't.
Well,
have,
I mean, you've got tits, just not the kind that work the same way that it does for them.
I do a lot of things wrong, I guess.
You married younger, so shut up. Good job.
I did. She keeps me sane and happy.
Yeah. I think I got like people paying attention now. Hi, the 300 of you. I hope I didn't lose anybody. Yes, there is nobody here that watches DSP, but there's an awful lot of DSP lore to look. Yeah. Did Darkside Phil get no? Hey, I can't put that on the screen. Get in trouble for that. What else is happening?
The answer is yes.
No Christmas lights
Darkside Phil is
around. Look, I'm going to tell you this. Christmas lights go up on December 1st. And they come down on New Year's Day.
Well, my Christmas tree is still in my closet, and I'll put it back in the closet whenever I feel like it because I'm an American and I can do that. So,
America.
If my Christmas tree is still up in April, then it's still up. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Unless you're in California and you pass that stupid law where you can fine people for having Christmas decorations up past February, which is dumb.
Fucking psychotic.
And you know what? Divinia is right. This is the incident correctly described as Invader V Twitch subscriber shaming. Controversy refers to the events surrounding Twitch streamer Invader V criticizing viewers for not subscribing on or supporting her channel in the mid-April 2020. That's right.
That was 3 years ago?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Ugh, where's the time go?
Invader V discussed the topic of subscriptions during a broadcasting that anyone watching the platform on or her content should contribute. And if they didn't have money to spare, they should be working instead. Her statements, which were covered by several news websites and other streamers, resulted in a wave of backlash.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure It's a Gundam had a field day with that one.
Oh, dude, he did. And dude, It's a Gundam. Like, I was like religiously watching that dude. You know, now I just watch him like daily. But before I was like trying to find more.
You only watch him on Sunday?
No, I don't get a chance. Grant, you're my blockade for Saturday. What are you doing here, dude? What was that?
All right, okay then.
It could be any time during the weekend. I could watch. It's a good. So, Comcast is breaking what? DSP's internet on purpose. I bet they are. They don't like Darkside Phil, do they? This is a good question. Mike Has Bad Knees says, does she still stream? I will answer that question. I'll ask the rest of the panel in a moment. I don't care. What about you guys? You know?
I would
No
say
idea if she still does. Her or the OK Boomer girl probably have already hit
what-
their wall.
What's her name? The Bernie shirt wearing freak show. What's her name?
No idea.
I don't know, but some people hit the wall, then some people go through that wall.
Into OF.
Invader V streamed 2 days ago. So yeah, she's still out there.
Invader Zim. Thank you, Walter Tomaszewski. Victor Fontaine says, my Christmas tree is up year round. Okay, respect, because you only turn your lights on between Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know what? Good on you, bro. Good on you. Appreciate it.
I think somebody's got the right answer on Boomer Girl. Nico.
Suave. Nico. Suave. I'm old. Fuck.
Hi, Grandpa.
No good.
Hold on. So who would be the youngest on panel? Probably Jacob or maybe Snow.
Who's the youngest? Who's the youngest people here?
Well, I just
Not
turned
me.
35, so.
Oh, dude.
I think you might be. I think Jacob might be the youngest. You got me beat. I'm 36.
Yeah, we know it's not me or Jason. We're 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
I just looked.
See?
But culture.
I'm 38.
RJ's 42 in the chat. So yeah. Oh, and Chief Shadow 1750 is 31. Steph's abused keyboard. That's a great name. It's 23. Gosh, that's a cool name.
All right, Snow.
Christopher, hang on. The chat's calm. Christopher Dominguez says, I'm 25, soon to be 26. Excellent. Argentum just turned 33. Happy birthday. It was last week. Fantastic.
Merry birth, miss.
And yeah. And sure was is 57. There's a gentleman or a lady. Sorry. I don't know. You have a great name but it's
I don't know. You can't be too certain these days. It's 2023. So.
It's indistinctive. I'm sorry if I mistranslated that. Anyway, sure them. They them for
Sure were.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, Tiki of Doom is 39. We've got John Everbear is 33. Randy Thodo says, I'm too old. Dude, we're in the same club. Kenan Bronner just turned 30. Welcome and congratulations. Happy birthday. Dr. Martin Van Nostrand is 53. What? Thank you. And not only that, you and I are in the same ball club.
By the way, when are you going to get Summers on here?
Oh, Mandy, I'll bring her in. I love that girl. She's a friend. You want me to call her?
Why not?
Okay, I'll bring her.
I mean, you imitate her enough. With
you could replace Grant since he's been gone for 5 minutes.
Oh, where did Grant?
I don't know. His connection's gone. So, Culture, which of us are older?
I don't care.
Between the two of us,
right? Probably
you. March.
Wait. Okay, so I am officially. I turned. Son of a bitch! I turned 53 in November.
Okay, so I'm older.
Yeah,
a few months.
You old bastard.
So it's
which means
Snow.
You were calling me a liar because you got to show respect to your elders.
Did you guys hear that? That was the sound of everyone's knees cracking as that whole thing.
Hang on. We got more birthdays. I got to get through these. We got Jesus Davia. He's a young pup at 26. Karen at 82 is at our ballpark at 53. Welcome. Hello. Let's see. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Wait. Okay, wait.
Let's see how well your chat pays attention. I am just barely a year younger than Drunk 3PO.
He's a puppy.
Yeah.
So I have no idea how old Drunk 3PO is.
I'm sure somebody in the chat knows.
Okay, so Jesus Davia, 26. Karen at 82, 53. Okay, E. Clay Thomason is -5. Boy, does that show. And JD 3138's 57. Congratulations so far. I think you might be the senior one here. Although I think we had 2 57s. Cynthia is almost 49. My goodness. Yeah, I wouldn't believe it, Cynthia. Your chat looks so much younger. So yeah, I don't believe it. Low spec Linux laptop is older than both I and Jason. Congratulations, but that's a handsome looking 54.
Somebody
Jacob
got it. Let's just say in their same age. Never mind.
Jacob Ironside is 37. Redosaurus is 35, turning 36. Let me know when your birthday is. I will sing to you.
See, now this is how we go longer than 90 minutes.
Stop it, Jason. We're not done. Soap Dodger says, I feel like 32, but actually 51. I know what that's like. Oh my gosh. Mr. Tickle Trunk drops 5 College Casino membership. Thank you for that, my friend. Mars Monkey Max is 44. DJ Ronnie G is 1.2 million years old. Hickey Schmick.
6 says Tom is coming.
Oh, John Evans.
After he fixes the toilet.
I mispronounced John Evan Bear. I apologize. Who said pretend I'm not here?
That would be Mr. Tickle Trunk, I believe.
Mr. Tickle Trunk.
So 37, Snowdub.
Nope.
I thought you were between 57 and 63. Apparently, I'm 72. Actually, Grant. Anyway, I'm not 72.
Bye, Grant.
That's a compliment if you guys think I'm in my 30s.
Soul Assassin's a baby at 29. Grim's
That means he's in his 40s.
Grimstorm was
44.
born in 71. Well done.
Close.
Ace Hanlon
45.
is 29.
Yep.
So me and Jacob are the youngest.
Jonah Hex 40, Delu 44. Cool. Awesome One says I'm 57. I don't think so. Dragon Bix is 45. Dragon Brick, excuse me. JB's Spooky Reviews 37. Good for you, Justin. Hey, I have not. Mars Monkey Max says, I like when Culture tells stories about when he was a Templar Knight. Thanks. When did I tell those stories? All right. Weatherman's 56. Walter Tomazuski, you're 64 on December 18th. Walter, please send me a chat however you can in December when we get to the 18th on whatever show I'm on. I will sing happy birthday to you. Let's see.
Jolly was bought at Disneyland in 1989. So what would that make him now? 36? 30? No, like 34?
Well, okay. So my genie is, I think, 30 years old.
Yeah.
When did the first Genie film come out? The first Aladdin?
90, 91, something like that.
So he's
somewhere around there.
Yeah, so he's 20. Wait a minute. He's 20. He's 30. He's 30 years old.
Over 30. Yeah. Jolly's like 34.
Yeah. Rob Altus is 58. Congratulations. I knew I liked you. Sander Hammerschlag 52. Tom's plunging his toilet. So
he's in the back.
Tom's here.
Oh, he is?
Hi, Tom.
Hey, Jason and Culture used to race each other in the Hollow Earth.
Telegram.
Hey, Tom. Tom, is your toilet okay, Tom?
Am I on the screen?
I see you.
Yes.
Why do I have to fix my avatar every goddamn time?
Because it's a guest link instead of a speaker link.
Okay. Everybody here.
Gotta be a speaker link.
Everybody here send me a DM tonight, okay, with the email you want me to send your speaker invite to.
The only email I give.
That's what I told him.
I don't remember that.
Now you've got another person in the back as well.
Oh my God! Is it Brian?
You just got more dudes in your backside. This is great.
Backdoor entry
Culture.
Take
your
time. Oh, I hear 70s. Oh, we got dudes of all
70s would know about
ages
that,
and
yeah.
shapes.
I hear Jock McHugh from the world beyond.
This show just got very gay.
Dude, there are so many balls in this stream right now. I don't even know.
You did it.
We got our balls to the wall on this.
I like how he's talking about the balls as if somehow he's no longer part of the club now.
Christopher Dominguez has a good suggestion that we ought to invite Rini as well.
Who?
Rini draws.
Oh, Irene Cherkowski.
That would be great. Wow. Can we do that? Like, somebody make that happen for next Sunday. We'll do that. Let's do that. Let's get Rini Let's get Mandy. Let's get crazy. What do you guys think? Do you want to do that?
Oh yes, definitely.
All right, sounds good. Why was that a laugh? Why
Nothing. Oh, we need more female representation. This is a freaking
Yeah, we're
sausage fest.
totally not plotting behind the scenes.
I don't know, man.
Are you guys
I like
plotting?
hanging out with the dudes.
I'm just messing with your culture.
If Carol Danvers had looked like this, I think the movie would have done better.
Well, okay, it would be more helpful.
She did kind of look like this.
Okay.
In that outfit? She wasn't in that outfit.
Okay. This. You talking about this?
No, I'm
Jason?
just kidding.
Oh, talking about this.
She didn't look like that
Yeah.
at all. No.
No. See, that would have sold some tickets, I think. Maybe.
I
Hey,
thought
if
you
Brie
meant she
Larson
looked-
wants to save her career, she can always just get a Brazilian butt lift. I mean, there's an option.
What is there to lift?
That's right. That's an awful lot of implanting we'd have to go in. That's the world's silicon supplies might not be up to that.
What? No. No.
Here's the thing, Brie Larson. If she were to play that version, Brie Larson's kind of short, like shorter than comics and culture. You would actually need a tall lady to play Carol Danvers proper. Because if you looked at her in the comics when she was Miss Marvel, she kind of came off as someone who was tall, and probably even taller than Spider-Man.
Okay, so O Long John, O Don Johnson, O Grand Piano for $2 Australian says, when I met you in Vegas, you told me you were 56. Grant, I did not, and you were not in Vegas.
He's trying to lowball his age there. Lying to the cast here.
I love this man passionately, but that's not true. Grant, you're on screen now.
No, what he meant was 56 inches tall.
Oh,
There's more people in Australia than me.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Is there?
It's pretty gay.
Well, Australia doesn't exist, so there can't be anybody there.
Oh, Lord.
Australia is a myth.
It's like Wales. It's just not a real place.
Wales?
Isn't it in Tolkien's works? It's not real Australia.
Hey,
Weren't you supposed to give little Chad the link tonight?
Did I forget?
I don't know. He's not in the group, so unless
When
you
the
DM'd
memory
it to him separately.
when the memory begins to go.
Who said that?
Robert Kyjak's correct. I did survive the Titanic 50 times. Yeah, that's a
It's
crazy.
like Godzilla. You just can't kill him.
What else is happening? Tiki of Doom says Grant is always right. No, but my good friend Frank Hammett sent a member chat. I'm desperately trying to find somebody.
We're in EV Mux 6.
6 is we're not on StreamYard 6.
Vamp.
We're on this
See,
special format.
Culture saved himself in the Titanic sinking by weaving his own boat to escape.
We haven't talked about anything for 20 minutes while you read ages, and then you say vamp.
So now, Tom, can we talk about?
Oh wait,
Marvel?
I found it. Frank Hammett celebrates 11 months of memberships as the Marvel Feminist Universe, the MFU. I'm 68. Oh, congratulations! Dude. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your support. I like that I have an older audience. I'm sexy, dude. Wait, 6, sweetheart. Look, you're in the group.
We've already covered this.
You're in the group.
Culture is very far
Culture's
behind.
in a world on his own. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the next super chat is from a Canadian for $5. The DCV Titan says they don't use silicone for implants anymore. They use saline or saltwater. So maybe if they inject the Indian Ocean into her,
They could leave the fish in it as well.
oh my! So it's an aquarium. She'd have an aquarium ass.
I mean, we can fix upstairs and downstairs. Just make her look like '90s Pamela Anderson if we're going all in, right?
Well, hey, thank you for the Canadian $5 and lesson on sailing.
Is the Culture StreamYard going to become like the MySpace of streaming software? I mean, it'll
I
just
think it
be
might be.
this empty, abandoned web space.
Okay, so if everybody sends me the email that they want to be a speaker in the DMs,
I sent it to you in the private message.
no, you don't listen, Nick. Send me a DM
I already did that.
And yeah, I didn't send you my email.
This,
And yet
this
I'm
whole thing's
here.
too many rules.
How am I here if I didn't send you the email?
I don't think Six is in the Twitter group, is she?
She should be. I thought she was.
She used to be.
She's been on this show.
Did she
several
leave the group?
times. She does that from time to time, like, you know,
Because she doesn't love me anymore?
She
just
loves
for a couple hours.
She loves you even more, Culture. Even more.
Yeah, she
Maybe it's
loves
too
you.
much. Yeah.
Too much.
She
Love
loves
will
she's,
kill you.
she's not in the group anymore.
She might boil your rabbit if you own one.
Oh my god. Fox here now?
That was weird.
Yep.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Not
Culture
even-
loves himself and Six hates him for it.
We're Tox.
Did everyone here talk?
We have 16 people.
Holy shit, how many people
No,
can get
one
this
is
thing?
a screen
No.
share.
We have 11.
Wow, we have 12. You guys not count?
No,
We
it's
got-
11 because one
we
of
have
them
a-
screen.
Yeah, talk about Steiner math. Like,
We got through 42 movies
One shy of a baker's dozen.
on Tom's show. 42.
42 Christmas movies.
Jason, turn back into yourself, or I will remove you.
Ah! Oh, sorry.
Hi, Tom. Tom, that's a
Jason's pretty
sweet
cool.
shirt.
What kind
So
of...
about the Marvels.
Is,
Just
that
how
on-
many-
is it still in
shirts.
theaters?
I think
It's
it ended
in
its run, didn't it?
one theater,
It's
probably.
it's still in theaters through
They're
the
just
end.
gonna not report the numbers.
It's like a bad smell hanging around them.
It's a culture.
So how many people can you fit in this thing, as
I
Kamala said? As Kamala once said.
15,
It's a clown
That
car.
sounds really
one
gay.
five.
It's a clown car.
How many?
I
How
could
many men
definitely...
can
I
you
believe.
fit in? The proper question you ask 70s is how many men
Can you fit in here?
Yeah. How many men can you fit in here? We want to know
Well, are we counting
how
culture?
tight can we get?
I told you it was raining men.
Oh yeah.
Hallelujah.
Ooh, yeah.
It's raining men. Oh,
How did the
yeah.
donation go?
Or if you're
Relax,
if you're a
don't do
flight of,
that.
if you're a Flight of the Conchords fan, too many dicks on the dance floor.
Ah,
Too many.
There's no such thing as too many dicks on the dance floor.
wow.
At the Blue
Let
Oyster.
your dicks fly. Roll out.
At the Blue Oyster.
So I'm still
I'm
waiting. To
Optimus
see,
Pride.
I'm still waiting to see if
Optimus
Optimus Pride.
Optimus Pride.
I love it.
So Snowtub has never met Optimus Pride. That's right. I get my gender fluid changed every 2,000 miles.
I figured it'd be more consistent.
I thought it was every 25
I
cornholes.
got tail fins and a minor lisp.
You and Mike Roach probably know each other intimately.
Oh, God, yes.
Culture, this might be on pace to be even worse than TNT was. And that was with half the amount of dudes.
I can't.
Okay, so
Culture will get
last,
mad at me again.
He
So
gives
last
candies in my back seat.
I gotta stop. I'm already getting the look.
All right, I'm done.
so last night I was on Scott's stream, and he went into glorious detail about the first time that he got any attention from a girl.
What was the boy's name?
No, it was a chick. I mean, and he was getting a handy.
Prove
and
it.
his mom and his dad walked in.
Pictures are it didn't happen.
Oh
And
no!
It was. I'm like,
Oh,
going,
God.
dude,
It was
you
his
want to
mum
say
and
this in
a
front of
giant
people?
grape.
Because there's a lot of people.
What
That's
the
a
hell stream did I just
dream for
walk
me.
into here?
Oh my God! To walk in on my kid doing something like that, I would
See,
go
we-
in and
we-
say,
we-
"Oh my God! I didn't think it was that small."
Oh no!
Oh,
Yeah.
like sorry, son, you got that from your mom's side.
The next thing you hear is just a thud as the kid jumps out the window.
Kids were calling and just calling and calling. I said, "Listen, how do you expect your mom and I to work on another kid, or a little sister for you if you keep calling us?" And she waits and hear this 5 seconds of them. Then she hangs up. Never calls me again.
He went into great detail about all of these moments of embarrassment last night.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I was disappointed there weren't more people watching live, but he's literally describing like pitching a tent in front of family And the girl was in on it, I think. I don't know, but the family rolled into the room and they were chatting him up. And I'm thinking,
You're missing the most important part.
oh, no, go ahead.
The raisin.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the California raisin. I swear to God. Apparently, a California raisin rolled into his room with his parents in tow.
He was cut. It was that hard up that he was
Elaborate?
hallucinating a raisin walking in.
She is in on the tent.
I don't feel like you guys are telling the story right because something's not coming through here.
Well, and
that's what she said.
I'm waiting to hear about the part where he talks about his favorite time travel movie.
So apparently, he made a wet spot
Star
on the
Trek 4.
blanket because he peed himself.
That happens.
That was a different story. No, that was Mad.
Oh, Mad peed himself while Scott was pitching a tent with a girl, and it. Okay, I think I mixed.
What are we talking about?
Oh yeah, because that was when he was doing the college room thing where you flavor your own biscuit.
Apparently, we're talking about
I'm
a
so
show that
fucking
nobody
glad
saw
I came over here.
on a
Yeah.
show that people are watching.
So I gotta go. So
Right?
I was
Jason
thinking the
has to
same
go
goddamn thing.
Pee on himself, apparently.
Need to walk the dog.
We were waiting for Tom to arrive so we could talk about the Marvels.
Why?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
true. Yes.
well, if you guys
Shit's
talk about the
over
Marvels,
with.
then I need to run on out of here. But I do have a little preview for you guys here, if you can pull it up for a second. So, as I sign away and bid you guys adieu, I just wanted to let people know that I will be the official Bounding in the Comics movie review guy for the YouTube channel. So we already have like 3 reviews, pretty much up for editing right now, which should be submitted this week. And I just wanted to give you guys just a little small preview of our new video that I got worked on here. It's only about 15.
Okay, well you're asking me to do stuff. Okay, let me try.
Is this just the share screen thing you
There.
jigger?
Okay, stop it. Go.
Okay. Here we go. So here's a little just preview of our new intro. So yeah, I made it myself. I just want to get all the credit for it.
Am I going to get claimed for this?
Oh no, you can't even Shazam this song. I was very, very discreet with this one. But here you go.
Daddy Mac will make you. Mac Dad will make you.
Yeah, I caught the crisscross.
Yep. So that's what I got coming up.
Definitely crisscross in
I
there.
dropped the sound about 20%. That was kind of loud.
Jacob gonna
It
make
still
you.
blew out my ear holes.
Jacob, it's been pleasuring. I hope we see each other again soon.
Apparently
Are
not as
you-
pleasuring as Scott.
Is Jacob Mac Daddy or Daddy Mac?
Mac Daddy and the
Oh,
Mac
no,
Daddy.
whichever one's still alive. I can't
Monetization
remember.
tonight.
I think it's Daddy Mac.
What'd you say?
All right. Later, guys.
Take care,
See you,
brother.
mate.
Dude.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Nice to see you.
Wow.
Tuck and roll.
So we're still talking about hard-ons and wet spots, or what?
Oh,
Wow, Marvels.
the Marvels is no longer.
Well, I'm thinking I'd rather go back to talking about hard-ons and wet spots than the Marvels.
There's wet spots.
I'll be 100% with you.
On
Right.
my
I'll whip the top.
hard-ons,
Let's talk hard
my
on.
pillow.
I what?
Huh?
What?
Makes me crappy.
He makes me hard.
Hang on. Tox, you have the con. I gotta run to the little.
What? I'm doing something. God damn it. All right.
Oh, I'll take the
So,
con.
anyway,
All right.
the Marvels.
What about them?
Is
They
it
suck?
over with yet?
I think so. I think they're
Yes.
declaring
Okay.
this
What
a
was
loss.
posted is that
Who
they're
has
not going
not-
to report on the numbers.
The numbers?
for the next few weeks. They're not going to report on the numbers. They're not going to have them be available public, so it'll still be in theaters for another few weeks. But
God, that means
they're
I
not
could
gonna
still go see
report
it.
numbers.
Nick, I could
Thank
still
God.
go and see it.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't missed
could
my
go and see it,
opportunity
but
yet.
Will you?
Where do you sign
Will
up?
you go and see the Marvels?
I know, but I could go and see it. Whether I do go and see it or not is a different question. But I
You
could go and
sexist,
see it.
misogynist pig.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
You don't have to sell it, Tom. I know who I am.
Is that? Are you sure? Or is that your truth that you know who you are?
Is that your final answer?
It's my final. Yeah.
What?
I could, but yeah, that's good news that it's still out there. it could still be seen. I could go and see Godzilla -1 and then go see it afterwards and compare
And
the
then
two.
see the wow. No one has ever
So
done that
instead of a
combo. Godzilla
Barbenheimer-
-1 and the Marvels.
Wait, why is
It'd be a Godzill's.
why is
The
Tolkien?
Godsvols. The Godsvols.
The Godzvilles. Yeah.
So I'm looking at my Twitter feed. It says
Marvzillas.
Tolkien is trending.
Marvzillas.
Why would Tolkien be trending?
Marvzillas.
I don't know. Figure that out.
I don't know.
Look, okay. First of all,
Power Piece too.
the only thing that makes sense is Godzenheimer or Godzilla and Oppenheimer.
That's not what we did.
You can't do Barbenzilla.
You could.
Nobody was doing either of
whole
those,
bunch of
dumbass.
Godzenheimery.
Barbenzilla.
We were doing Marvels with mixed with Godzilla, man.
Oh,
I did find a 4K of.
And the answer is Marvzilla. Get it right, guys. Come on.
The Marvzillas.
Because we
the
had a discussion while you were gone.
The Marvzillas.
So, the Marvels made $727,000 last week in 3,000 theaters. $237 per theater.
Wow.
Ouch.
Hmm.
That's
still
less.
too much.
All right, Five Nights at Freddy's was $139 per theater and 717. Holy crap!
I have a feeling the Marvels is not doing well.
Trolls Band Together
no
still made.
shit.
Holy crap! Trolls Band Together has made almost as much as the Marvels in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Marvel's
Dude,
been
I
out for
hope
9
Trolls
weeks.
outgrosses it. I
The-
really hope Trolls succeeds at.
There is no vocabulary I have that can describe just how much of a travesty and destruction the Marvels has been. Disney has Disney made any money at all?
Not this year. They lost $500 million in November, and it might be more.
That was wait. That was just in November. I misread that then because I was thinking that was just for all of 2023. But no. Ouch.
Yeah, no. I mean, right now, if you put their balls on the table and ask them to tell you how much money they lost, they would lose their balls. There is
That's some lost balls.
It is. There is a reason to believe that the Marvels cost them $370 million plus before they even got to their ads and print budget.
Didn't they have to like reshoot all that shit?
How?
I just don't know how Disney's going to get out of this.
Well, they have to not be neo-Marxist pieces of shit, hell bent on global domination through fucking neo-Marxism. I mean, that's and it didn't actually embrace families again, and get everybody to trust them again.
Oh, speaking of which, you see what Universal is going to call their park down in Frisco, Texas?
What?
The Universal Kids Resort.
Oh.
And they're going to say, "Hey, this is for kids." What a concept!
Jump on this jet and take a trip to this little island. It'll be
It's a
fun.
good spot for it as well. Frisco's a great spot.
Yeah, but it's specifically the marketing on this, and I've seen some discussion on this on various threads. The marketing is basically saying this is a place where you can bring your kids and not have to worry about their safety.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Disney.
Okay, so wait, so that
instantly makes me worried about the safety. If they tell me I don't have to worry about my kid's safety.
Well, no, they're not saying it.
Texas, though, right?
They're
Yeah,
not saying
Frisco, Texas, outside of Dallas. It's just north of Dallas.
Yeah, just north of Dallas.
Either way, you're in a public setting. If you're a parent, you're with your kids. You should kind of be watching your kids at all times.
Right.
Yes, but
Basic common sense.
yes, but how many Disney World employees have been caught up in stuff and things?
Well, you don't have to worry about a big guy in a dress with a beard selling your kids stuff.
I think
as a
culture
princess.
Oh, my bad, Six. I always forget. Sorry.
Yeah. Jolly. This is really important. When you clear your throat, you got to really into the microphone.
I'll get it next time.
You were going to say something there?
Oh, Davinia, I want to highlight that chat so bad, but I'm not going to do it because I like my channel. Forbidden Ruin says that's really close to the border. I don't trust it. Well,
Hey, I've got a logo like that too.
mustache. Oh, mustache.
I'm glad they're moving the Universal are opening in Frisco though, because I got friends that live there, so that's pretty handy. It's
Frisco's not a bad place.
It's bad yeah, it's got the Cowboys training ground there and a bunch of other new stuff. It's really pretty neat.
And a couple of minor league baseball teams.
Yeah, can you bring
Rough Riders?
Right, can you bring you and your wife down there and settle down there? Because
I wanted to.
As far as I know, you're a Scotsman, Canadian, Texan.
I wanted to, but because I didn't just walk over the board.
Yeah, because I
couldn't get to stay. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so
I couldn't get to
fly
stay.
down to Mexico, walk over the border, say you're Mexican, they'll give you $2,400 a month and
just
a free
you
cell
say
phone.
hola. That's all you need to do.
Say you're married to Culture Casino. Everyone would believe it.
True story.
Well, I mean, living in Canada, I could claim political asylum.
That's true.
You could, yeah.
Moment.
But yeah, you mentioned the minor league baseball, the Frisco Rough Riders. I would recommend going to a Frisco Rough Riders game. They have a lazy river. So you buy a ticket, you can get your swim shorts on, you get in the lazy river, beers are part of the ticket and food, and you just lounge about there watching the baseball in front of you.
Wouldn't that be
Really
terrible?
That's pretty awesome.
Minor league baseball can be fun to watch.
Oh, Rough Riders
Oh,
are
heck
great.
yeah.
Oh, and real quick, Steiner Math helps us out and says balls are masculine. Of course, they get chopped off at Disney. There you go. Thought that was a prerequisite to work there. Ask Uncle Bob the Weatherman. Oh.
What?
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't do any of that.
Uncle Bob.
Did you work for Disney?
No.
Okay, well then that's why.
I had a family member that did.
Did they get their balls cut off?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
They helped open Euro Disney.
We need to be.
Euro Disney? No, that was back in the day, dude. That's fine.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I should just point out to people we're talking about Frisco, north of Dallas, not Frisco in the Bay Area.
No, not that Frisco.
Yes.
Minor league baseball can be fun to watch.
It is. I go to a lot of minor league, or I used to.
I used to be compelled, in fact, often ordered to go to minor baseball games, minor league baseball games.
Like the Amarillo Sod Poodles.
Minor hockey's pretty great. There's more
The Alabama Hot Pockets.
The Alabama Hot Pockets. Yep.
You realize there's a lot of great Texas teams.
San Juan mudslides. What?
Yeah.
The Birmingham Barons, and it's a real team, by the way. That's a good day out as well in Birmingham.
The North
Barons is a
Roman
good
Helmets.
good little team.
We had the Kansas City T-Bones here for a while.
A while.
I'm kind of hungry.
Culture is going to start up his own minor league baseball team called the Mushroom
Well, why don't you
Stamps.
go have some
They
meat
called the what?
and we'll
Mushroom
chat.
Stamps.
Mushroom
Okay.
stumps.
So there really has to be. Okay, so you're telling me there's nothing to talk about right now other than the extraordinary film called Godzilla -1.
I can't think of anything else that's coming up. I mean, has there been any good series on? I mean, it's almost as if there's
Invincible,
this writer's
actually,
strike.
Invincible
Reeves.
season 2 is kick ass.
Bass Reeves.
Straight up.
Watch
like Bass
Bass
Reeves.
Reeves.
Okay.
Bass Reeves is good.
What's that on?
That's on Paramount.
Paramount.
Paramount
Okay.
Plus.
It's another one of the Taylor Sheridan shows.
Oh, so that's going to be.
He's a producer on this one, though. He's
I
not
still have to
writing.
watch
He's
Lady
very
Ballers.
straight. Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
it's all about Invincible.
Okay, so you and I and Brom are going to do a watch party for Lady
What
Ballers
time?
tomorrow.
Oh, I said I would put it on for you guys. I'm not watching it again. It was trash.
What
All right, but
time?
okay.
Put
I don't know.
'Cause I'll
We have
take
to.
part in it.
We'll work it out because I need to watch it so that I can be ready to talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I know. That's how I react.
You
to
guys
Talks.
tell me.
No, Tox kind of needs to run that thing because he's
I
got
got
a
it.
weirder schedule than me tomorrow.
Oh, 6 is being a tease in the chat.
Is she? Let's see.
When does she
I
go?
have a couple of hot stories, but I'm sitting on. Oh,
See, nobody ever shares anything like this in chats when I do live stream. When I used to do live stream, I never got
she
to
sitting
Sit
on?
there
Wait,
when you
wait.
used to
Hey,
do them.
do you
you're
know
still doing them.
Did you know
The
that
stories
Jason,
were pretty lame until 6 sat on them.
yeah,
Dude,
Jason technically is doing a live stream on Tuesday, so he's a liar. Okay.
It's not
You said this-
mine. It's not mine.
Still
it's
a
a
live
code.
stream.
Wait. Oh,
I
let me
didn't
ask-
set it up.
Okay, but
wait.
wait. Is it on your channel?
It will be on my channel and RJ's channel.
Then I have 4 letters for you. STFU.
STFU.
Anyway,
Go fuck yourself.
Oh,
no, that's no.
That's different.
What?
oh wow, that was a great thing too. Okay, so
How's that
God,
any
And
different?
I'm only doing it because it's Alan Dean Foster.
Yeah,
wait,
that's
somebody,
pretty cool.
Somebody died
Like-
on the stream. Who just died?
It's Alan
What?
Dean Foster.
Somebody died. Who died?
I don't
Nick
know.
turned into a nipple.
He's a nipple.
That
Nick Weiser's dead.
Nick Weiser. There he is.
What?
Just turned off his camera.
Oh, he doesn't.
Nipple.
Yeah, I turned off the non.
Okay. all right.
I was too busy by winning for a millisecond.
Okay. No. Well, no. I thought all of a sudden you were pitching a tent with Scott or something. I don't know. All right.
That's
There's
What's your sweet
there's
lips?
800 people here. Hi.
A
Thanks.
little closer
Uh,
to
There's
the
still 800 people here?
phone.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So let's talk about Godzilla -1.
Okay.
I
Good
think
movie.
Today.
I think that Rob Altus is correct. It is the best movie of the year at this point. And it's not just because it's the most recent movie I saw, Tom, because it isn't. So,
It is.
but I think it might be possibly, in fact, I'm almost going to insist it's the best Godzilla movie ever at this point.
Ooh.
I've never seen something so focused on a time period, so focused on getting all the little details right, and so focused on honoring everything that came before it. Especially not in recent American film history over the course of the last
Click and
5 years.
clack.
Yeah, I think this is better. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a good movie. I wouldn't go that far. I thought Mario was a better movie. I thought Tetris was maybe a better movie, but it was a good Godzilla movie.
I might go a
It
little
needed
farther.
more Godzilla.
I don't know. I felt it had a good amount of Godzilla in it.
I could have
But I
gone
mean,
with one more attack
Maybe.
where he's actually laying waste. Because the first one
so
didn't
you
feel
want
like a
him to
full-on
not
thing.
just blow up Tokyo, you want him to shit on it.
He never got to Tokyo.
Oh, okay, sorry. I was making
He
a
wants
late
him
waste
to
joke.
shit on it and roll in the shit. That's what he
Sorry.
wants.
And I saw it earlier today in the IMAX. I thought it was a very good movie. I thought the Godzilla design was good, a little bit stiff. I thought the human story was good, but it felt like, again, too much human story. But the little Japanese gal starring in it was nice to look at.
So
I
it's
don't
all
care
about
about
the
humans in a
views.
Godzilla movie.
What's that?
I don't care about humans in a Godzilla movie,
Oh,
though.
okay,
Well,
so-
You're talking about
this one has
Minami,
a lot of human in it.
Ugh.
Minami Hamabi. Is that her name?
I have no idea.
She played Noriyoko.
Yeah,
Noriko.
Noriyuki was pretty good looking.
Yeah, and look, it was a great thing. And Chief Shadow 1750 asked the question, saying, "Is Godzilla -1 better than Mario movie or Sound of Freedom?" You know what?
Yes.
Just barely. Just
I didn't
barely.
like Mario as much as
Not for
everybody
me.
did.
I know, Tom, but you're weak on Nintendo. It's fine, but you know. And as far as Sound of Freedom, I look barely. Both of those films were classically wonderful.
This would make my top 5 of the year, but I don't think it would be the top. Tom, what were you gonna say?
It's
You
getting
said you
closer to
wouldn't
there
go
for
that
me.
far.
I mean, I enjoyed this movie quite a bit. I'm with Culture in that, aside from the original film, I think this is probably the best Godzilla sequel / remake, reboot, whatever you want to put in there. Insert your whatever here. I don't mind the human story. Normally, I don't want a buttload of human crap in my Godzilla movies. I agree with you there, but in this case, they got it right. I felt like it was a perfect balance of both, and I liked how it was concentrated more so on one specific character instead of being spread out over a bunch of humans that I could care less about. And yeah, I mean, it really made the story a human story underneath it all, and I think the effects are amazing. Clearly, the director writer is a fan of Godzilla and Jaws and monster movies in general, and I can't wait to see what he comes up with next if he continues to make more of these.
Well,
did Godzilla go smash, smash, boom, boom? That's all I care about.
I think that this Godzilla is probably one of the most violent of Godzillas since the original 54 film. I mean, this is the 37th Godzilla, which gets right into this super chat from Ryan for €10. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. You're up late, bro. Thanks. Says, did we really need another Godzilla? Seriously, we keep rinsing and repeating. In this case, no. This is a completely new reframe of the original Godzilla from Toho. It
Not
worked
from Hollywood.
Yeah, it was not.
It's not from Hollywood, yeah.
This is not Legendary or anybody that's associated with the garbage we've been getting. So, is Hollywood completely bereft of new ideas? The answer is yes, but this wasn't Hollywood. This was Japan. No,
Well-
you have a lot of great points there, but
So those of you who have seen it, I have a question because Valiant Renegade saw it. He says that the effects are good enough that Godzilla actually looks like he's in camera. Is that an accurate description?
Yes.
Yeah, they overlaid. This is the really cool thing. So you had a lot of practical effects in this, but they overlaid the compositing in a way that it was contributory. Like he's in the water swimming. You've seen this in the trailer, so this is not a spoiler. He's in the water swimming. Ask Tom, and you're like,
"Is he Tom?"
No. Ask Tom though. How did they do that? Because that looks real. It did. It didn't look like any of the garbage CGI we've been getting. Tom, what do you think? I mean, that moment was amazing.
Thank you, Tom.
If Tom's not going to answer, yes, it did look amazing, and it looked especially amazing if you take into account that it only cost $15 million to make the movie.
Tom's back.
He does this shit to me every fucking time I walk away. Yes, I did think it looked amazing.
No, but seriously, that moment where he's in the water, you're like, how did they do that? He's pushing waves behind a boat. He's not there. How is that happening? It was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm learning there's a lot more miniature work and other things in here than I thought at first, and I'm impressed. It looked really good.
Yeah.
So there is word on the interwebs that the director of this movie,
go. This is my favorite story.
Takashi Yamazaki, apparently has an interest in another franchise.
Please say Star Wars.
It's
Guyver?
exactly what it is. Star Wars. He wants to make a Star Wars movie.
Because what we need right now is more Star Wars.
What we need right now is good Star Wars.
There it is.
And if this guy apparently has made the best Godzilla movie for only $15 million, I say give him a shot.
We haven't had good Star Wars since Empire Strikes Back.
You're saying he knows how to film things on camera, like real things in the lens that aren't computer generated?
I don't know. I can't say for sure because I haven't seen the movie. I want to see the movie. My kid's a big Godzilla fan. I want to go see it with him and get his reaction. But yeah, he wants to make a Star Wars movie.
I don't know that that's going to work.
I think this day and age with the current regime.
No. If nobody touched what this guy was doing, now mind you, Tom, this guy is a four-discipline filmmaker. He directs, he writes, he knows computer generation, CG, and he knows practical effects. This guy's four-discipline. Do you think he could make good Star Wars?
Star Wars is dead.
Yep.
Okay, here's why I don't think it would work. The Godzilla movie is very, very much a Japanese movie. It is very much the anime type Japanese acting style where everything is over the top, a little bit crazy. Can he translate an American series, that way and not have it be the Japanese style of acting?
But I was going to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. I mean, there was some over-the-top stuff in the original trilogy, too.
No, we're talking full on anime breakdown, crying, screaming, that kind of stuff, acting. And that may have been part of my problem with the movie, that I didn't care for as much as you guys may have cared for the movie, because I'm just not a fan of the anime stuff.
No.
But the other two guys who watched the movie apparently decided to leave while we were having a talk about the movie. So I guess that's where I'll leave that.
Oh no, I'm still here. I was just, I was masking my disappointment in. Look, I'm the one. Okay, so going back a year ago,
Tiki of Doom has a good point. Star Wars is inspired by Kurosawa.
It's true. Yeah, Hidden Fortress. Yeah. But let me get back to this. I'm the one who's been saying Star Wars is dead for a year and a half or 2 years now. So the fact that I have hope in like one guy who could possibly make good freaking Star Wars.
Yeah, could he make a good movie in the Star Wars universe? Sure.
Once again, it's about the current regime of people. I think that's like it doesn't matter what kind of good creators you get, because you're dealing with all the people who are involved with the infamous words, all roads lead to the sequel trilogy. The dead horse we have beaten 500,000 times over.
I give up. Ryan, with his €5, which are his powerful money, says anyone wanting to do good Star Wars will be stopped by Kathleen Kennedy.
She can't stay there forever.
Tom, I wish you had that clip.
Which one?
Can't or won't?
Well, she's going to die eventually. At some point, she's going to retire. She's going to be dead. She's going to be gone.
I don't know, man. Have you ever seen Fidel Castro? That son of a bitch wouldn't die, and he was 100 for like 300 years before he died.
I know, but I'm just saying, at some point, Kathleen Kennedy's not going to be there.
Yeah, once
it's not dead, just Kathleen Kennedy.
I disagree with that. Kathleen Kennedy is more machine than woman. She's going to reach the singularity and live forever.
CC gets where I'm getting come at. She's like all those like evil like figureheads. They all, for some reason, never die for the longest time.
She's Mrs. Dr. Evil.
Position.
But behind Kathleen Kennedy, you've got Bob Iger. I mean, even if she dies, what changes? It just puts another person like her in that. So
I don't think Iger's going to stay very much longer either. If Nelson Peltz has any influence over anything that happens in the next year, I mean, you've got a proxy war building. He's going directly to the shareholders and saying, it's time to change all of it. So who knows what's going to happen to Disney in the next 6 months?
Hey, if it does, great. It's more of just like, I'm not believing anything unless it ever happens, and I'm not going to sit around and wait for it to happen, because we have all been saying this shit for years.
To be clear, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. I'm just saying that the potential is being set there, because if Nelson Peltz and Ike Perlmutter have put together enough of a group, they could have some impact on the board, and Bob Iger could find himself out on the street.
But you still
has. It's not even about Bob. Dude, it's the entire system. It's a rock from top to bottom.
But that's the beginning. You get a change in the board, and you get people on the board who actually know how to make movies instead of bankers and marketing people, whatever. And you get a competent CEO in there who sits there and says, you know what? Let's make movies instead of speeches. And you start to turn around the corporate culture at the C-suite level. It trickles down through the rest of it.
I mean, it has hit public consciousness now, right? South Park was one thing, but when Elon Musk did what he did, I have never seen so many articles and channels on YouTube I have never even heard of covering it. Hundreds of millions of people saw that.
Things went bonkers right at that moment. So now you have like all three phases of people that pay attention to shit paying attention to shit. Yep. And Disney's incredibly vulnerable. And Mars Monkey Max is correct. It's going to take him 6 years to unfuck it. And I just said a bad word on my channel, but it's Sunday and it's late.
You've been swearing the whole time I've been here.
You're not wrong.
It's not going to happen overnight. But I do think that there is a potential for a course correction in the next year brought on by Nelson Peltz and his group.
I don't think it can be a course correction. I think it has to be a full wipeout. I think Disney is a big enough empire that, just like the American government, there is so much layered bureaucracy in there that has the same thought process that you have to wipe it all out. You cannot just go in and make a few changes to C-suite.
I don't know. I'm saying it starts at the C-suite. The entire culture of the company has to change.
Okay,
and everybody from the C-suite on down has to be told, you get on board the new plan or you leave.
But
you're right. Brahma's right. It's going to have to be this drastic.
It's going to have to be Twitter.
Okay,
he went in and he fired 75% of the people working there.
What's going to have to happen is Disney's going to have to lose so much money.
Yeah.
That Elon Musk is going to have made so much more that he's going to come in and buy Disney.
Well,
that's really what it is.
Somebody has already asked him about that on Twitter. Hey, Elon, when are you going to come in? Yeah, when are you going to come in and buy some Disney stock?
Well, okay, so real quick, I just want to say, you know what can save Disney right now?
If they get rid of all the people of a certain persuasion that harm children?
Don't.
Peltz.
Oh, yeah, she could.
That would help.
Put her in the Star Wars movie.
Like I said, she's a pretty good-looking lady.
There's no reason.
I like my women to be above 4'4".
No, it's fine. Wait,
give me an Amazon.
Whoa!
Give me a redheaded woman.
Well,
you know what will fix all this? Putting redheads back in movies.
Mohammed Saeed, who's been here a long time. I appreciate you being here, my friend. Seen him.
What is he from the West Side?
West Side. Anyway,
exactly.
He says,
"Good guy."
Hail Casino. I had fun reading the new Conan. Awesome. Yeah,
he mentioned that on our comic shop show Friday night. He's really big fan, and I'm with him, man. That new Conan comic is killer.
I have been very impressed. I haven't read Savage Sword yet, but I've read the first 5
that
issues.
Start next? I thought it starts in January.
Yeah, I think it is.
It starts in January.
I have read the first 5 issues of Conan the Barbarian that Jim Zub is writing. It's very good so far. I don't like the new artist as much.
I like him. He's not De La Torre, but Brathwaite is still good. He's still a good, solid artist, and I do like that he's still trying to keep it in the style that De La Torre left for him. So he's trying to at least maintain that consistency. And even the panel layouts are very similar to what De La Torre had done as well. And also, it's still super brutal. And I do give him credit that his style's a bit cleaner than De La Torre, which obviously Conan needs a little bit more of a dirtier, grimier thing. So obviously Brathwaite, he's definitely more crisp on this style, but still good though. Still good. Yeah. And I like what they're building with this second storyline so far. It's nice actually have a monthly book to be enthusiastic about, and we're not like, oh, we read issue 1, forgot about. We're looking forward to issue 6 now.
It really does. It really does feel like Jim Zub has tapped into Robert E. Howard's spirit and legacy and said, I know how to write Conan, because he's doing a good job, I think.
No, Jim Zub is doing great. I'm happy for him, and I've listened to him talk about it, and he's really happy to be writing Conan. He wants to do this for hopefully, ideally, like a 50-issue run.
I think he's got the juice for it.
Oh, he's got the juice.
As long as editorial doesn't interfere and try to tell him, well, we got to have something else. We got to, do.
It seems like Titan Comics seems to be a much better, more protective company of Conan than per se Marvel does. I mean, granted, Conan's always been in very protected territory, but definitely more so with Titan. Titan even said, no, they don't want to put out 900 Conan books. They want to keep at, one ongoing series. Maybe we'll throw in the occasional limited series, maybe spin off a character, but we got to have one ongoing Conan book. And that should be standard for almost all these characters.
Well, and I like also the fact that the comic books are promoting the ancillary merch, the videos and everything else. Hey, besides the book, you've also got all of this stuff you can spend money on.
No, if it's a great way to promote everything else we go on Conan. Like I know, like our buddy Script Doctor, Script Doctor. Now he's been playing that Conan game that I think him's playing. I think Fat Steven. A lot of people are playing the Conan game, so it's a good time to be a Conan fan.
Yeah, and not only that, I mean, we have people that we trust working on stuff like that right now. We don't often get that anymore. Like, hey, look, I'm going to say something that doesn't sound good to a lot of people, maybe, but I'm on board with what Neon from Clownfish said. Gatekeeping is good.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yes.
You know who else said that today? WDW Pro. Look, gatekeeping is really, really important. It makes it so that we don't have people that infiltrate and destroy things that they don't understand nor care about. So, yeah, we did get a super chat. I think let's see if we
did.
Yeah,
we did. Yep.
Yeah, we should probably explore that.
Do you want me to pull that up for you?
Yeah, that would be amazing. We have Jason Webster for an Australian $5 says, news, Takahashi Yamazaki won Best Director at the 48th Hochi Film Awards for Godzilla -1. That's not surprising. Do you know how much money this made in Japan before it ever came here to the United States?
It's already been out a month, right?
Yeah, it made $30 million US in Japan before it got anywhere else. Go ahead.
And a lot of the cast are not necessarily that well known here, but they're very well known in Japan with things like Rurouni Kenshin and Tokyo Avengers and various other properties in Japan that are huge. So a lot of the cast are quite popular there. The lead guy was in the Kenshin movies, and he's pretty good. Yeah.
Kenshin's one of my favorite stories.
I mean, I don't know the anime very well, but the live action movies were brilliant. Yeah, loved them.
I didn't even know they did a live action version of it because I like the anime.
5 movies.
Kenshin, so
5 movies, yeah, really good. Really good.
Have we heard anything more about the live action Gatchaman? Is that still a thing? Weren't they doing that? They were working on that, and then it just disappeared right at the beginning of the beginning of lockdown. And I haven't heard anything about it. I want to see that.
You know, I actually appreciate quiet.
In a panel filled with like 30 dudes.
We're
just having quiet sex.
No. What I appreciate is when I don't hear anything about something I want to be good and probably will be good, I want quiet. Until it opens, until it releases, because then I don't know if it's going to be bad or good. You know, because 99% of the time when it's over promoted, it's not good. Look at Godzilla -1. Barely promoted. It was us promoting it, right? People on Midnight's Edge, people on Mr. H's streams, you know, those places. You know, that's where you heard about this film. That's where it got hyped. Do you know where it wasn't hyped? Anywhere else. And
there were a lot of normies seeing it, though.
Say again?
My theater, there were a lot of normies seeing it. There are a lot of people that the Godzilla name just brings them to the theater, because I had almost a full theater tonight at the IMAX.
Are you saying that Godzilla's milkshake brings the boys to the yard?
That or his
Damn
platelets expanding.
Oh, Six says she can't send super chats or super stickers? Yes, she can.
She's been saying that for a few minutes. She tried earlier. I confirmed that it didn't go through, and now she's saying it's just not working.
Nobody loves me. Everybody hates me. Mostly YouTube. I was wondering why I wore white tonight, but you know, I just want to do a show. Man, Rumble rants probably go through.
I haven't seen any over there tonight.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, for those of you asking, somebody is, maybe human. I did a thing.
You did a thing.
I did a thing. So tomorrow, there is a reveal of the thing I did on the channel at, wow, what time is it? It's like 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, maybe 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then like 9 a.m. Excuse me, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You will be able to see the thing that I did.
Aren't you wearing something from Beach
Dutch
Punk?
boy.
I did order
Because
stuff.
it doesn't hide what he did enough.
Well, this
We have beanies.
I'm wearing a thing from Beach Punk.
Oh, that's right. You've got that giant cock on your chest. Yeah,
I
that's
do.
right.
Like if
He's
you
also
want,
wearing a shirt.
if you want a huge vertical cock on your chest, you can get it. And you can look yoked like I do right now. You can do it.
Listen, all I know is that. Hold on. Yes. Oh, shit!
Is it
Alec
Alec Baldwin?
No!
God damn it! We're all male. We should be fine.
Yeah, we're all safe.
Oh my
surrender.
God!
There is a rumble rant over there from Wolverine Snick.
So I
Behind you.
tested the stickers and it's working, and then Toxic did a super chat and it worked. So
Yeah. Oh
Don't
yeah,
know
I did a
six.
super. We should do that. We should pull up my super chat.
no,
Maybe we
pull
should
up
pull
my
up your
sticker first.
All
All right, so we're
yeah.
gonna pull
I
out your
beat
sticker.
you. I was first.
Yeah, somebody whip out your sticker, baby. Let's do it.
Or grab the Rumble rant.
Oh, we got one of those too.
2 of them now.
Ho!
All right,
so
pull out
here's,
your rant.
Who's a hoe?
That
Hey.
70s rock fan gave you a Canadian $3. It's a pear character punching the air with fist and bump written on his knuckles. Oddly enough, that's what Culture asked his gimp to get tattooed on his knuckles. Fist bump.
What?
Huh?
Imp? I don't bowl.
Makes sense.
And
Reasonable.
Toxic Man Flu, who's probably the greatest human being that's ever lived, testing Culture is gay.
Thank you, Six, for putting the Beach Punk link in the chat.
Oh, by the way, I'm a very happy person. Very.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Somebody thinks that I sound like Newbird.
You kind of do.
Remember
That's the voice
when this
modulator.
was supposed to be 90 minutes? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah.
Polo Casino is
Yeah, we
faster
knew-
on the dodging than Culture Casino.
That's
we knew
Cholo.
going into this. We knew going into this it wasn't going to be 90 minutes.
I look. All I know is that in the hood, you learn how to duck faster.
Okay, I'm not on Rumble. I don't know which super chat it was.
Crumble. Brahma.
I'm
not in there. Jason is. Jason, can you copy and paste them into private chat, please?
I can do that.
Taylor Swift greater than Disney, Star Wars, and MCU for $2. Beyonce #1 at the box office.
True.
Yep, we covered that
All
at
right,
the beginning.
let's raise your hands. Anyone on the panel right now care? All right, moving on.
All right.
I mean, but thank you for the $2.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Oh, was that an actual rant for the $2? Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
No, that was a super chat.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Wow, that was. I didn't say that.
Alec Baldwin and Florence Pugh. That's very funny. I like that. You're gonna get one of these.
What's happening there?
Nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Corey. I appreciate that right there. Thank you.
Lame and well, look. I mean, if you put a chick in it,
Jonah Hexa, Culture, not wrong.
Those two Rumble rants are in the chat, by the way.
Yeah.
Wow, Tom fell asleep on his freshly plunged toilet.
No, he just said he was back.
Oh,
Okay.
well, is he front too?
Oh, that's so funny.
That's the best joke I have tonight.
What?
Browns at the
But
bowl.
is it a cold front or a warm front?
Oh boy.
Six asks a very good question. What if you put it in a chick?
And make it gay?
And lame?
Probably some
It seems
seems like latex.
that doesn't work out. The math just doesn't calculate.
I'm just saying there's a lot of latex involved in that. Some straps or something. I don't know.
Ooh,
Wolverine
latex.
Snicket, a Rumble
Yes!
Premium user, supporter, $10. We love you on Rumble Casino.
We love you, Rumble. We love
Listen,
you.
if you guys smelled his gas, you probably wouldn't.
That doesn't help.
You need to give $20 for those of us, because some of us that have to smell that need to be paid.
Talks. Me, you, the people in the Dicks division, we get more money if you don't say things like that.
Oh, if we're nice to people. Okay, Wolverine Snicket's a phenomenal human being.
Okay, very good.
Yes, and thank you for the $10. It was very generous.
Oh, it was incredibly generous. I
Culture
appreciate it.
needs that because he blows out underwear every day.
Would
All
you
right.
stop?
What?
Huh? That's not something people want to hear.
Oh, that's true. You're kind of streaky about the underwear thing. Yeah. Victor Fontaine over on Rumble has been a supporter for a long time. Victor's great. $2. Rumble Rants IR working. So I was able to display that.
Well, thank you for.
You said kind of streaky.
Why is that? You don't.
Whenever
need to
you
help
can
him.
make Nick fall over laughing, you know that you've been successful.
Nick, don't help. Don't help.
In the headlines for tomorrow's Monday Meltdown, I make a comics division on a dwarf meme, not a comics division on a dwarf meme. Therefore, it's.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
Okay, so I just figured out what happens, why we lost viewers. A mid-credit roll just happened. Yeah.
Did it?
Another one?
Yes, and we lost 500 viewers or more in that fast.
Yeah. It's a
All
big
right.
pain in the ass.
I tell you what, for those of you watching right now, I will not monetize this stream next week. First of all, because we're going to have chicks on it, and they won't be gay. And second,
it may be lame though.
It might help if they're gay.
20K subs. Culture's going to go streaking on the live stream.
You actually can't show scissoring on a live stream. You can show yoga.
Can you show guys scissoring?
No.
Who'd want to see that?
Look,
well, you can't show girls; it's against the rules. So
we literally lost an entire audience because they
Wolverine Snickets on Rumble
Thanks,
says
YouTube.
this shit is funny, pun intended.
because yeah, you know what? This thank you for coming. We have
A
some people
sexist
coming
would
back.
say.
get Mike Roach on here. He'll tell us what's allowed and not allowed on
Oh,
screen.
no.
Scissors.
Wow, and Grant decided he checked out. Is he back now?
No, if you say Baldwin's name 3 times, he comes out and shoots another woman.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
What about if you say Adam Baldwin, the one that's not related but is the good one?
He's cool. Wait, the audience is
Adam
coming back.
Baldwin's great.
He's the cool one.
Thank you, audience. We love you, audience. Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why?
Why? Tell him that. Why are you quoting Michael Jackson?
I don't know.
Jonah Hex likes the scissor.
Davinia Duckworth's like, I'll be in my bunk. Wait. No.
He did not take 6 out.
No, 6 is untakeoutable. Untakeoutable?
Wait, that didn't sound good. Yes, 6 is very takeoutable.
Yes, but not she is uneliminatable.
Uneliminatable. That's it.
Yeah, that sounds like a song. Was that by like that band with the quasi gay dude? You're
That was EMF.
unbeatable.
EMF.
Corey.
Unbelievable.
This is your second warning.
I think what we should be doing is saying that next week, if everybody tunes in, there is a possibility there could be scissoring. There is always a possibility there could be scissoring, yes.
No, 6, you're undeletable.
Yeah.
Ho!
Undeletable.
She's uneatable?
No! Deletable. Stop it.
Tina, God damn
Undeletable.
it.
Pretty sure 6 is eatable.
No, Eric, Jesus Christ. Are you okay, 6?
Didn't hear anything, by the way.
Get behind him.
There was no
Gunshots never went
gunshot.
off.
Oh, my God. Say what?
Just in case.
It was the false
Must have been a
alarm.
blank.
No,
Must be a false alarm. No alcohol.
No, they weren't blanks.
Did it sound like this?
Is that Mike Roach
Well, that takes me back.
playing the part of Alec Baldwin in his new movie?
Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
Your crotch
You
is
guys
very
didn't hear the
loud,
gunshot?
Cox.
No, we didn't hear it.
I heard,
didn't
I
hear
heard
the
a
gunshot.
crotch shot, but not a gunshot.
Oh, you know why you didn't hear a gunshot?
Because you didn't press the button?
Because I had it all muted.
Why?
I made people duck with
They
blanks.
surrender.
Oh, there he is again.
Son of a bitch.
He is
Take me back to
technically.
the old
Wait, is that a hole in Jolly's
I
do-rag?
guess you're just a bit. I guess you're just a little
Just grazed
rusty,
him.
Tox.
Just
That's
grazed
your
him.
problem. You're just a little rusty.
Look, he's a 2-pump chump, so you only get 2 at a time. So.
I feel like Tupac Shakur.
Oh boy, that guy's dead.
Tiki of Doom, you are not drunk.
Or
to be
maybe
clear-
the answer is drunk and there's 32 gay dudes on this panel. What if the answer is
Could be both.
Can be
Yes.
true.
No, he's definitely drunk. There's 10 of us. He's seeing 3 of each of us.
Yes, why not
okay.
both? Or
'Tis the season, to be gay and jolly.
Jingle
They're all
balls,
gay.
jingle balls.
They're all gay and I'm jolly.
Wait, I feel
No,
like
3 Baldwins and 3 Cheneys cancel each other out.
Jingle
no,
Baldwin, jingle Baldwin.
but
All the way.
no longer. What shit?
Jesus Christ, Brian. Dang it.
Look, no longer.
Man,
What the hell
Baldwin's
does
worse
this
than Biggie.
mean?
Why?
Oh my god.
What is beach spunk, by the way?
That doesn't... Watch out. Baldwin's jacking off at Culture.
God,
He could
the
put an
cock.
eye out.
Extra tanning lotion for me, please.
I just realised that you made a big mistake there. It's beach spunk. People can see that.
I have been working out for this. Are you kidding me?
Is this stream monetized?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Oh, all right.
That's
You
the
get
question,
sand and
Shift.
sand.
Jeez.
Be careful with the sand in the beach spunk. Yeah, careful with that sand.
Spunk. Ooh, I like that beach spunk.
Beach spunky.
I feel
Make
like
fappening great again.
I feel like I'm on my next evolution where I'm gonna like start a red pill channel and start telling you all about bad ladies and stuff because of the hat.
Oh, you said red pill. I automatically think you were talking about your masturbation on a channel. I'm like, okay, go for it. You want to do that?
See, Mrs. Boss
Chief
and I
Shadow
talked.
1750. I don't know. Did he fire 6 or 5? I mean, do you
Oh, stop
feel
it!
lucky?
Fired 6 shots.
Punk?
Well, do you beach spunk?
Beach spunk? Oh, that's
Tom,
good.
was
That's
that you?
Bam.
That was me right now,
hilarious.
No. Are you no longer affiliated?
Halliburton.
I've never been
Oh my
affiliated
God.
with anything.
Are you spunk enough?
He's just gangster curious.
Okay, all right. Look, we had some fun tonight. I think I don't know.
There were so many bodily fluids.
I don't know.
Look, I'm not affiliated with anything. Okay. I don't want to sell anything, buy anything, or process anything as a career. I don't want to sell anything, anything, or process anything.
Okay, so
I don't
Tom,
want to sell or process anything that's sold.
But
or
Tom,
process anything sold, bought, or processed. Or repair anything that's bought or processed or sold.
Tom will say anything.
Tom,
Oh, he got it.
Understand something. We're going to start marketing your stuff now, and
My beach spunk.
yes,
Yeah. You have the most
So,
spunk of
that's
all.
perfect because we got bull's milk and now we got beach spunk. So we're gonna have like
Wait.
Dick's Division spunk line.
Did he say bull's milk?
It goes
down as smooth as silk. That's right, you won't gag on Brahma's milk. Made from real bull's balls.
Nice.
Tom, I gave you my heart, or I gave you my milk, and all you gave me back was a pin.
Culture, there's a super chat for $2. No
whoop
longer
it out.
affiliated. I don't know if I want you to read this on stream. Would you take a look at that, sir?
yeah, I won't read it. Don't put it on screen. I will read it though.
Okay.
What's your favorite confused ladies who are too narcissistic to to believe the rest of the world exists movie, uh, starring a thing that you can do when you're playing bridge? And I'll
Why are
say,
you making this more confusing than it really is?
Or just say Orange Man.
okay,
Makes it
sure,
easy.
whatever. Anyway, I think probably Home Alone. Was that 2?
2.
Yeah, Home Alone 2.
Randall, that's funny.
Well,
That's
actually,
funny as
yeah.
hell.
Look. Jesus not only does he takes care of the pool, he also takes care of the yard. And he's actually doing the house painting right now. This
I
week.
got a funny story about Home Alone, sort of, kind of.
Oh boy.
Let me read
It's
this
not that
Southern Bell.
long.
I'm sorry. Let me get this $5 from Southern, and then we're going to Tom's story.
Okay.
All right. Southern
really
Bell,
stupid.
Mr. Grassy Casino once turned Disneyland into a hazardous zone by cutting the cheese on Space Mountain. He's not allowed to pass gas within 5 miles of any Disney property anymore.
Okay, I need to defend myself here.
There's no defending of that. And speaking of,
He's going to blame it on the dog.
No,
what was your wonderful
There was
story
no
about
dog.
Home Alone?
Look, all I know
He
is
blamed it on me.
No. There was a venting issue. Stop it. There was a venting issue from the bathrooms that are adjacent to Space Mountain. It wasn't me. Okay. It was. There was
Then
definitely.
why do you need this elaborate story?
Tell your story, Tom.
No, I'm
issue was
serious.
you
Like, if it really wasn't you venting, as Brahma just said,
No, it was.
then what do you
Well,
need?
he
To
was venting. He
No, I
was
want to hear his
venting the
excuse.
fist of fury out of his ass.
No. It was. I want a refund. Okay, I can read the next one, by the way. Okay, I can read the next one that you sent. Calm down. I'll read it twice. The next one that you sent, because I'm in favor of that. But seriously, so it wasn't me. Okay, it was the gas that was venting. Okay, so you understand how sewer gas works, right?
Yes, I have been around you.
Yes.
What?
Oh,
You guys don't understand. It coated my nose and the inside of my mouth and my throat. I coughed for days.
There was a warning.
I was closest, yes, while you were standing right next to me.
so you
Do
gave
warnings really
Doc-
count if you kill people, though?
I was in an entirely other part of the house when I said, "Y'all don't want to go anywhere close to me right now."
Yeah, this right here. Only middle of the door.
You were
It was the
standing
kung
in front of the
flu.
exit.
No, one of the exits. There were 3 other exits in the building.
That's just wrong culture.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was like the asshole version of the kung flu.
Oh,
It was.
look. Okay.
He
so
also
I think that's what
warned
I've
us
got.
after he already did it. He was like, "It's going to get bad in here in a minute." Not, I've got to do something. It was already done.
Oh,
That's not true.
Then he gives us the warning.
None of that's true. Okay, I'm going to read this twice. Okay, no longer affiliated. Boobies, yes, and I'm going to read it again.
Booby
Hashtag.
break.
Boobies.
Roger.
Booby.
I feel like the end is near at this point.
I hope so. It's like 2.5 hours
The
in.
end is near.
Tom.
You can tell by the
tell us-
movies.
Tell us the story, Tom.
Oh, it's kind of stupid. I got like second place it was during Halloween, and we had this screaming contest at this like teen center thing. And I actually got second place, even though the rest of the winners were girls, just because I actually sounded like Kevin from Home Alone when I was screaming. So I made
Give
the
your balls a
judges
tug.
laugh.
He tugged them balls. TZ Burton sending me private messages. That's never good.
Dick pics.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pretty much. That dude,
Ooh.
he is on fire.
Is that an Odyssey?
No.
Or
You got a
Gilded?
super chat from Jason Webster for $5 Australian. Thank you, Jason, very much for that. We do appreciate this. You keep Culture Casino in underwear. Coming soon from Disney, Pinocchio Returns, starring Bob Iger. I'm a real CEO.
I'm a real CEO.
Yes.
Wow.
No, Bob. No.
Hey, you know what? Somebody
Until
has
you
to drive
prove
these
yourself
around.
worthy, you will be a weatherman.
Weatherman. Southern Belle for $2. It wasn't me, code 4. I passed a toxic, smelly turd.
It is possible it was a shark.
I thought women don't fart.
Oh, they do,
no,
actually.
Once you get married, you're
Only after they're married, yeah.
and then you're
No, they store it up in their pantyhose, and then when they get home, they blow themselves around the room.
Like Roger Rabbit.
It's amazing.
Like a helicopter?
Yeah.
No, I'm
it's
not married.
really
So.
like a jet.
Oh wow!
Somebody's
Six gets back from one of
clickety-clacking.
her shifts, and then it takes
Remind-
her 2
No,
hours to calm down.
The
Remind
helicopter
me
is
to
what
never
my
get
crotch
married.
does.
Yeah.
Anonymous
I think
gamer.
so.
The end is now.
Are we starting the 25-minute outro?
Can we
Yes,
go?
we need to
I
do
gotta go
this.
to bed.
Southern Belle sent us a thing.
Hopefully, you're making
And
a lot
we
of money
read
off
it.
this stream.
No, but it's fine.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
making
good.
some money.
Are we
not
making
a lot.
people laugh? We're making Nick laugh.
No,
Yeah.
look, if I make people laugh, that's my goal has been achieved.
I don't
And-
think you're making anyone laugh. I think the people on
Then
the
all you
panel
gotta
are
do
making
is be
people
on
laugh.
camera and not talk, Culture.
So I'm gonna
Or take your shirt back off.
I'm gonna mention that people have been talking about Shannon Tweed in the chat.
Who is typing?
Tom
Tom was Buzz Rider.
I just wanted to join in since somebody else was typing so loud, you know.
This is 100% true, Randall. Fart jokes are funny in any language.
So are burp jokes.
Dang.
It's all about timing, folks.
So,
Timing.
yes, that's true. Culture rides in the helicopter.
Oh my God, the cocter.
Look at that.
Hey, we need-
Spitting.
Can I sell those?
Get to the
We make an
cocter.
action figure. Can we get that together?
Can you do the cocter?
We can
like,
do that. We can do the
So
cock.
when the cocter runs out of fuel, do you put in beach spunk?
I was gonna say, why do I feel like the first one to actually do the cocter would be Nick at any party?
Yeah, he's already done it. He just doesn't. Didn't
It
have a
would
name
be
yet.
my crotch,
dance
and you
move.
know it.
New dance move.
I
Is
am
the copter like the
spunking
Thanos
leader.
copter? I wonder. But for culture,
You know,
It's a
Cox,
it's a modification of the sprinkler dance.
it just goes back to us being little boys because cocks are always funny, right? Like, like
I don't know.
see,
Not if you're forcibly getting one while in prison. That's
well,
never
no,
fun.
but that's not. No, that's a little different. But like when we were at the meetup,
that's hilarious.
I swear every time, and I did it like 5 times, Nick. Every single fucking time, I'd be like, "All right, on the count of 3, everybody whip out your dicks," because I had the camera going or whatever, and everybody would laugh. See, dicks are always funny,
Well,
especially the
Was
one
it
guy who
because-
did actually whip his dick out.
I've
Was it
scared a
you?
few ladies with the size, actually.
Were you
It
that
was
little
Nick.
boy, Tom?
Oh, it was Nick.
So Southern
No,
Belle
but I
for
used to beat the
$2.
crap out of him.
Southern Belle for $2.
Dick Wiser.
Skit marks on your undies. Your laundry tells on.
Tells on you. Yeah, it does. You know, and
What
usually
an ancient Chinese secret.
I don't
huh?
actually write my skits on the underwear, but it's fun.
Yeah, you do.
Confucius
skits
say.
or skids.
Wow.
It said skits.
This is an age-old question. If a
Oh,
bear
this-
farts in the woods, does Biden fall up the stairs?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes. I think actually Joe Biden was going to reach across the aisle and start falling downstairs.
That would be
for a
amazing.
change. Yeah.
I like that.
Because, you know,
I
he's.
saw a
yeah.
thing today that somebody apparently has discovered they've got a new building permit at his place up in New Hampshire. Apparently they're going to be building a new underground bunker for him somewhere. I wonder what that's about.
Probably
it's
to keep him. Probably to
That's
keep him
out.
from being
It's
arrested.
called a
Because
grave.
he's not allowed in DIA.
That's probably true.
That's where all the cool kids are going to hang out during the apocalypse.
Oh, it's a typo.
Typo.
Oh. No,
Sorry.
that was part of the joke. It's fine.
What joke?
You missed it. You're Australian.
That's actually was Culture Casino's band in high school was the Skid Marks of Sharpness. They were
No.
an ELO
Actually,
cover band.
actually, the person to correctly guess my band's name will win an official baseball cock shirt. If you want a baseball cock shirt,
The Flaming Chainsaws.
no.
CC and the Fisters.
Also, no.
Piss flavored hippie.
Still no.
Does it have something to do with your
Fistula.
Your former
The
close roommate,
Osmonds.
the rap guy. What was his name? Master P. That guy.
Gary Glitter.
You guys are so far off.
Dreamweaver.
Mephisto's right.
That's
It's called a
cold.
mausoleum.
No.
When I close my eyes again,
No.
climb aboard the Dreamweaver train.
First of all, Culture is not in the band name. Let me save y'all some time.
Casino
Is
is
it your
though.
real name?
So Casino is.
No. Also not in the name.
The
Is your real
Bendovers.
last name in the band?
I know what it was. The
What?
Dustbusters.
We've been going way too long.
The
Yeah, we
brief
have.
streaks. There you go.
Why is CC Karaoke not here? Does he not love us anymore?
He hates us.
He's
He's right here.
right
He's
below
right
you.
on
He's
the
right
list, yeah.
below
I'm
you.
here.
Okay, then why did you send the text?
Am I here?
Is
He's
that
right
your way
here.
of saying he's beneath you?
Wow.
He's below
You
you.
dress just like him. And
Oh,
then
I'm
you
definitely
tease him.
beneath
Not
Cece.
nice.
I don't know.
I normally I would pair everybody up when we were ending a stream.
You're not
But
doing
tonight,
that now.
Tonight, I'm
He
going.
can't do it in EV Mux.
Well,
no,
I was gonna play a song, but nobody
Yeah.
gave me a
Oh, wait.
definitive if we were
wait,
demonetized.
no, I
or
want
not.
the definitive, Tom.
No, because it's a copyrighted song.
Oh well, then fuck you.
Oh, then yeah, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Well, it's not like I'm gonna make any money anyway.
Oh well.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again. It is not Culture. It is not Casino, and there's no weaves in my band name.
That's right.
Is it Cradle of Filth?
No,
Oh no, that's already been done, hasn't it?
I told you it was culture and the mushroom stamps.
Nest of Snipers.
okay. We're gonna
Fistful of
abbreviate
dicks.
the outro tonight.
Line third eye.
He is such a liar.
Like third.
The
Just
flowing
press a
locks.
button.
The
Blind
Asgastians.
cockeye.
I want to get out of this show.
The
You hit
Weirdo
outro.
Beardos.
Thor's hammer.
You guys know the outro? What's the
9
outro?
cock nails.
You gonna
It's
play
the
the
Harry
penis video?
cracks.
Boom, 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 boom.
Love lift us up where
Talks.
we believe.
Where's that?
Stevie Blunder.
I got it.
There's this thing
MC
called
Cuddles.
new credits. Is that it?
Yes, hit that.
What about this Gary clip thing? What is that?
No, that's at the end.
Oh, no.
Do the
Okay,
regular
um,
outro so that I can finish my drink.
Vanilla Lice.
Doing
no.
the new credits.
What the new what?
Vanilla ice.
No, there was like
That's the
mucus
best one.
plugs.
Is
That's
there
the
not a-
best one.
there's not a new hotness out there.
Vanilla Lice.
The depends.
The new skids on the
The
block.
bombs.
I hit the button. Good
Blue
lord.
weave cults.
Knows why tomorrow brings.
The Aztecs.
Wait.
Do
I
it.
got a super cat.
Ban the Baldwins.
All I know
They probably had 2 good shots.
is the way I feel.
Super chat.
The room clearers.
Culture. Super chat.
B4, a turd, explosive, sulfurous turd casino.
The road is long like Rambo. That's right.
There are mountains.
I can't play anymore. You'll get copyright claimed.
Yeah.
I think we're beyond that
We
now.
do- Are we,
I
are
have
we,
another one
Are
too.
we doing outros now?
Yeah, I'm about to hit the credits. You want me to hit the credits now? Did I got that super chat? I read it.
Hit
I
the
don't know.
penis.
And the band's name was Gay for Pay.
I thought it was
I knew it.
I thought it was gay through choice, not gay for.
I'm done.
These are
Read
your
that
friends.
culture. Read
These are your
that.
friends.
Read that, and I'll press the button.
I shark. Therefore, I am.
Shark Garfunkel.
Oh.
You didn't push the button.
Whoa! Oh, this is what happened when culture does stuff too. You guys got to watch this clip. It's amazing. Culture and I are just pressing buttons. I don't know what he's doing.
We skipped to the penis.
Actually, CC and I are on screen. Oh my god.
Flaccid entry.
Yeah. I'm not happy about any of this.
I assume Gary knows about this.
Placido Domingo. That's pretty cool.
Ah, side boobs.
Short Garfunkel. Placido Domingo.
You're all live now, bitches.
I'm the one that made this happen. This
I think Culture's band is the Alabama Hot Pockets, definitely.
At some point in the past, this clip's gonna get old.
If Melissa ever sees that, Gary's never going to
That's a good one, Jason. Look at
Crying out loud.
Are you going to do the outro?
This is the outro.
Move the video to the front.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me.
Are we
My
on
thoughts get so
stage?
bad, I'm like,
Yeah.
I might grab a bat, I don't know, my wrath, my
That
blood
way we can
boils
go,
over
"Ayo,
like,
ayo."
oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
20 more minutes.
So have you ever felt betrayed?
Is that loud enough?
Needs change. 'Cause I know you got me fucked.
Got horses in the chat.
Is it just me or is it jumping all over the place?
Dude,
We started
Going back
over.
in time.
Rest of the show.
What are you pulling over?
So have you ever felt betrayed?
At least it wasn't the Gabby video starting over.
Cause I know you got me fucked up.
What this show needs is a producer.
No, it's playing the AO song.
I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Yeah.
And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me
I
and you
just
won't
wanna see
get
this
any
guy
older,
fall
dude.
off.
Crack your holder too. Heating up
the end
inside of
every
me,
week.
blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Let's skip him like crazy.
Oh God,
Is that Culture farting coming out the back of that video?
I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back.
Video shows up. It's gonna be an Alec Baldwin.
What a shit show! What the fuck were you guys doing tonight? Good.
We're still
Lord.
live.
Just following your lead.
Hi, everybody.